It's time for UW Stevens Point Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. Pointers Hockey is brought to you by Century World, Skyward, U.S. Bank, Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin-Robbins. Also by BSN Sports, Festival Foods, Taco Bell, TDS, Cousin Subs, Wisconsin National Guard, People's State Bank, Monk's Bar and Grill, Marshfield Clinic, Century School of Business and Economics. Also by Hughes Service and Millador, Aero Global Corp, Goal Line Golf and Hockey, Edward Jones, Puro Clean Restoration Professionals, McCain Foods, Dahl Auto, Northwind Solar, Len Dudas Motors, Mullins Way, Brightline Investigations, Auto Select, Bone and Joint, Rock and Roll Cafe, Fraternal CrossFit, Aspirus Health, and Thrivent. And good afternoon from KB Willett Arena in Stevens Point. Welcome to Pointers Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. This afternoon, Pointer women host St. Olaf in Game 2 of their opening non-conference series to kick off the 2024-25 season. I'm Tom Weaver. Glad you're with us. St. Olaf off to a hot start last night. They got a goal from Sophie McBain 49 seconds in. Added a power play goal toward the end of the first period from Grace Lankus to take a 2-0 lead. Added one in the second, early in the second, one early in the third, and the Olies captured the 4-0 victory last night over UW Stevens Point. Olies outshooting Stevens Point 38-27 on the evening. They went 1 for 3 in the power play. Stevens Point went 0 for 2 on the power play in this opening game. Always kind of never know what you're going to get when you get things going, but the Olies off to a strong start here, and able to get the win to open it up on this road swing here. Devin Cole makes 27 saves for St. Olaf last night to get the win. Annie Beck makes 34 saves for the Pointers. Each team will go with a different goaltender here this afternoeen, and some lineup changes there for Stevens Point as they come in after a year ago going 8-18-2 on the season, 3-9-0 in the WIAC. We'll look to get off here, and the Pointers play this home weekend series here, and then let's see here. We'll hit the road for 5 straight and not be back here to KB Willett Arena until Thursday, December 5th. So home series here, family weekend for the Pointers, and we are set to go here for this action again after the Olies came away with a season-opening 4-0 win. A year ago, the Olies swept the weekend to open things up, a 1-0 win on Friday night and a 4-3 win on Saturday. So we shall see how things go here. And we are set for action here this afternoon from KB Willett Arena. All right, let's get to our starting lineups here today. First of all, for the Olies of St. Olaf, the goaltender is Bailyn Shankman. She is a freshman, 5'8", out of Bedminster, New Jersey. She'll make her Olie debut here this afternoon. On defense, Grace Lankus, 5'9", and a senior out of Lakeville, Minnesota, and Molly Halverson, 5'9", and a sophomore out of Burnsville, Minnesota. Up front, the center is Sophie McBain, 5'9", and a senior out of Hermosa Beach, California. The left wing is Andy Huslid, 5'6", and a sophomore out of Elk River, Minnesota. And the right wing is Molly Terabeza. She is 5'7", and a junior out of Coon Rapids, Minnesota. Oli's head coach is Tracy Johnson in her 6th season, 33, 65, and 4. She is the 4th program coach in program history. Spent 6 seasons at Stevenson out east in the Division III level, getting 85 wins there. She was a 2-year captain at Boston College and at the Division I level, and made the NCAA tournament twice. The Plymouth, Minnesota native won a Minnesota State High School championship as well. So, again, Tracy Johnson in her 6th season. For the Pointers, UW Stevens Point, it's Emily Grieg gets the start in net, 5'9", and a sophomore out of Chesterfield, Missouri. 18 games a year ago, 6'10", and 2.91 on the goals against average. On defense, Grace Torma, 5'7", and a junior out of Centerville, Minnesota. And it is Tara Regan, 5'5", and a sophomore out of Lindenhurst, Illinois. Up front, the center is Molly Polkamp, 5'5", and a freshman out of Baxter, Minnesota. The right wing, Avery Engbrecht. She is a 5'5" freshman out of Winona, Minnesota. The left wing is Katie Stanius, 5'7" and a senior out of Forest Lake, Minnesota. Ann Ninneman in her 19th season for the Pointers, 241 wins, 190 losses, 49 ties. She is third all-time in the WIC and the second active coach. Of course, some coaching turnaround in the WIAC with Dan Laughlin moving on at UW Superior, a new coach up at Northland as well. So a couple of coaches moving around, and we are set to go here this afternoon. All-time series between these two teams, the Pointers lead 29-10-3. They are 15-4-3 here at Willett Arena and 14-6-0 on the road. But St. Olaf now, with the win last night, has won 6 of the last 7 games against the Pointers. So set to go here this afternoon. Good crowd on this Sunday afternoon. Again, family weekend for the Pointers. And we are set to go. This is the only action in the WIAC. Some action on Friday night. Lake Forest beat Superior 3-1. Saturday night, Superior beat Lake Forest 8-5. River Falls beat the College of St. Benedict 8-2. We'll take a break. We'll come back with our opening face-off. Stevens Point and St. Olaf coming up next on the Pointers Sports Network.
Want to get your degree and stay debt-free? With the Wisconsin Army National Guard, you can get paid to be a full-time student with their 100% tuition reimbursement program. You can join the Guard, be a part-time soldier, and earn a degree. Call Sergeant Nick Kenton at 920-889-1846 or visit nationalguard.com to learn more. Wisconsin Army National Guard, a proud sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Just like a scorching slap shot straight into the net, TDS Fiber Internet is lightning fast, straight into your home. Over 55 years, people have relied on TDS to connect to what matters most. Today, they're delivering fiber internet to tech-hungry communities to help them thrive. Enjoy reliable streaming, gaming, and more, all from a proud sponsor of your Pointers. Learn more at TDS.com. Show off your Pointer pride with the Affinity Debit Card exclusively from U.S. Bank. The Affinity Debit Card isn't just for students. Parents, alumni, faculty, and other fans can show their spirit too. Visit usbank.com/UWSP to get your Pointer Affinity Debit Card today. Or visit the campus branch location in the Dreyfous University Center Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW Stevens Point. Len Dudas Motors is your trusted Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealership in Stevens Point. Check out their large selection of new and used vehicles, or come in for a test drive. Ask questions about your financing, browse their inventory, or schedule the service you need to keep your vehicle running for years to come. From the time you enter the showroom, you can expect to be treated like family each and every visit. Len Dudas Motors, 3305 Main Street, Stevens Point.
Hi, we are set to go here from KB Willett Arena. Jim Brown, Ryan Schrader, the referees, Todd Treader will work the lines here this afternoon. Should mention Ann Ninneman in her 19th season. Craig Dakins once again along, I believe 14 years for him. And new assistant Katie Lindsley joining the Pointers this year. Played and coached at Marion. So she is here as part of Ann Ninneman's staff. Pointers really think they got to get going here offensively, averaging just 1.8 goals a game a year ago. Scoring was hard to come by and started to get some chances going, yes, last night from what I understand, but had a hard time finishing. So we will see how things go here, but want to get out to a good start here. Molly Polkamp, the freshman, will step to center ice, along with Sophie McBain. A lot of noise from both benches here, and we are set. We are underway. Ole's control. Off the draw, sends back. It's Grace Lankus with it. Lankus feeds it ahead. Off a body it goes through. Stevens Point giving chase. Polkamp the first to get there. She'll leave it in the near corner for Grace Torma. Torma around. A rink-wide pass to the far side. Turned over back up through the middle. And it is St. Olaf that sends it back to the near side. Up the wall in the near side, Katie Stanius with it. Stanius. Now Pointers will finally send it deep. Rachel Fusi. Or excuse me, it is Tara Regan. That slaps it deep for the Pointers. First break we get here, we'll set the lineup for you here for Stevens Point. St. Olaf lead pass ahead up onto the right wing. Here comes Andy Hugheslet. Hugheslet carries it in the zone. Hugheslet looks to leave a drop pass here. Now veers off to the far side, comes back through to the middle. Pointers gain control of that. Tara Regan will clear it out far side into the hands of Courtney Leising. Leising back the other way, carried in. Here's Claire Riestenberg. Riestenberg fires a shot. That's blocked off and goes to the far corner. Riestenberg, one of the 3 newcomers in the lineup here for the Pointers. Long outlet pass goes back, goes just wide. We'll get a whistle, and they will wave off the icing call for whatever reason. And in front of the net, a pile up here, and Stevens Point will dig the puck up, shove it up. Courtney Leising on the near side. She'll go rink wide. That's out of the reach of Riestenberg. And St. Olaf picks it up, and they'll come back the other way. Ole's charge back in around the backside of Emily Grieg. They'll cycle the puck around, look to center. Instead, they'll leave it on the half wall on the near side. And out at the point, here is Bella Lemire. She'll fire a shot up. That's deflected, known behind the net. Solveig Berg-Messerol with it, sends it, slides it out high. Shot fired, a shot block off a shin pad of one of the Pointers, and then whiffing on it, trying to bring it through is Emma Awney. And back the other way comes Stevens Point. Riestenberg reaching for it. Soli Doyle is out there for Stevens Point, along with Amanda Pouchnick. On this defensive pairing here, they'll get it to the hands of Molly Millar. Millar started, stopped. Now, watch out here. She tried to go a long outlet pass ahead and hit a body through the middle, and very alertly, Emily Grieg, a redirect right in on her, makes a glove save, and she'll hang on here. 17:54 to go in the first period. Molly Polkamp centering Avery Engbrecht and Katie Stanius. Courtney Leising with Claire Riestenberg and Maddie Anderle. Molly Millar with Natalie Ahern and Rachel Fusi. Riley Novak, Josie Bender will dress as the Pointers short a forward here with the numbers that they have, as they'll dress 7 defensemen here this afternoon. Clearing pass ahead by the Pointers comes in on net, turned aside there by the goaltender Shankman. And Stevens Point will chase after it in the far corner. Millar for Stevens Point, trying to work it free. Millar has Ahern coming off on a change. They will reset back the other way. Skylar Arneson out there, as we'll set the defensive pairings when we get a chance here. Around through to the near side, and St. Olaf on the forecheck. Can't free it up now, jammed ahead. Stevens Point will kick it out. Into the neutral zone it comes. Engbrecht giving chase. Engbrecht on the near side, backhands it in. Katie Stanius after it, goes around to the backside. Far corner, Stevens Point reaching for it there. Stanius with it. Looks to center, fires a shot. That goes wide through. Comes through to the near side where Tara Regan will keep it. She'll throw a backhander behind the net for Stanius. Polkamp chasing after it, trying to work it free along the far boards. But St. Olaf is wise to that, and they'll wrap it around on the near side. Now Stevens Point has the puck hemmed in here, but unable to generate any chances here. Ricochet is free for the moment. On the back check, the Pointers able to keep it going. But for St. Olaf, it is Hannah Metrick with it. She'll cycle back in her own end. Lead pass ahead, feathered around. This will go too far. Should be an icing call. And it is. So, Tara Regan with Grace Torma on defense. Amanda Pouchnick with Soli Doyle. Skylar Arneson with Alyssa Yoakum. And it is Delaney Geeson that will dress as the 7th defender here tonight. Annie Beck and Mallory Von Tersch will back up Emily Grieg here today for Coach Ann Ninneman. 16:23 to go in the first period. St. Olaf the only shot of the game so far here in a scoreless matchup. Face off to the right side of Shankman. Stevens Point wins it. They'll wrap it around the board. Far corner. Trying to dig it out now. They do. They got a centering pass that's there, but instead bring it out to the point. Cross ice. Here's Pouchnick. She'll send it. Redirected. Save made by Shankman. And Stevens Point with a nice chance there. Into the near corner. They'll try to dig it out. And a shot whistled wide again. Now it's Riestenberg on the far side. She'll bring it to the near corner. Riestenberg to Courtney Leising. Leising taken down in the play. Penalty call coming up here against the Ole's as Courtney Leising was tripped down in the play. 15:44 to go here. Stevens Point will head to the power play. And the game's first power play here tonight. Stevens Point a year ago, just 3 power play goals in 69 attempts. That's 4.3% on the penalty kill a year ago. St. Olaf 55 of 67, 82.1% for the Ole's. And big power play goal for the Ole's to get them a 2-goal lead after one last night. Now off the draw here, Stevens Point with it. Katie Stanius had it and lost it. Sent back the other way by St. Olaf. Stevens Point will get ready to lead the break out here back the other way. Stevens Point 0 for 2 on the power play last night. St. Olaf 1 for 3. Tripping call to the Ole's, Sophie McMain. All right, here is Yoakum firing a shot. Shankman with a blocker save. Trying to reach for it. Loose in front. Rebound shot in underneath Shankman and covered up. Boy, Pointers had a pretty good chance at a rebound there. Shankman was reaching around to the side of the net with the blocker to try to cover. And it jetted back out in front. Somebody for point there. Got a good chance, but couldn't get the puck up in the air. So we'll get a whistle. 15:07 to go in the first, a minute 23 remaining on the Pointer power play. Puck in the near corner, off the face-off. Pouchnick standing by. Courtney Leising with it out high. Now to Pouchnick, just out of her reach. She'll get it back in the near corner. Pouchnick leaves a backhander. They'll come along. Out high they go, far side now. Shot scooped. Oh, it just wide there as it was teed up by Grace Torma. Now Courtney Leising with it out high. Leising looking, she'll walk. She wires a shot. That's blocked again. Polkamp to the rebound on the far side. Now it is set up here. Bad angle shot. Redirect in front of the net. Nothing there. Maddie Anderle with it for Stevens Point. Riestenberg is set up in front of the net. Now they'll try to feed it to her in. 35 seconds to go on the power play. And they'll scrum for it along the near boards. Pretty good job here by Grace Lankus of St. Olaf to tie the puck up. Point trying to get a stick in there. Now they finally kick it loose, but Lankus ties it back up and clears it to a defender, and they'll flip it to link to the ice. Molly Terabeza. 14 minutes to go here in a scoreless first period. Courtney Leising for Stevens Point at the red line. Drops it back to Pouchnick. Turned it over. Polkamp. Cross-ice pass to Grace Torma. Torma sends it in deep. Back behind the net. The Pointers will give chase. Final second stick off. Back to even strength out of the penalty box. And off the bench, Emily Anderson trying to go back the other way. Point swipes it back in, however, but St. Olaf regains control. Here's Emily Anderson for St. Olaf. She'll feed it ahead into the far corner. Cutting in now. Berg Messerol with it. Centers it right in front. And Emily Greig will get down and cover it up. No chance there. We'll get a whistle and a stoppage in play. 13:22 to go here in the first period. St. Olaf and Stevens Point still scoreless. Pointers generating 3 shots on goal on that power play. So, face off to the left side of Emily Greig. St. Olaf controls the draw. From the point, they'll dump it in. Bryn Etzel sends it in. Into the corner. Etzel reaching for it. First to get there, Rachel Fusi of Stevens Point. Fusi playing on that third line, a sophomore out of Matamidi, Minnesota. Sent deep again. Soli Doyle back to get it for Stevens Point. Doyle ahead. Pass too far for Natalie Ahern. Now Doyle back with it again. She'll send it back behind the net. Stevens Point trying to get through the forecheck here, and it does. Back the other way. Here's Molly Millar around through the defense. 4 black jerseys swarming back to get it to her. Now they feed it far side. Tara Regan scoops a shot. Shankman glove save, and she'll hang on. Boy, good recovery there by the Ole's. After the Pointers able to break the forecheck, flipped it up in the air and got it going. 12:38 to go in the first period. Still scoreless. All right, a shot from the point, hit a body in front. Rebound comes out high. Stevens Point waiting for it, trying to clear it out. Alyssa Yoakum was ready to tee it up, but can't feed it to her at the point on the far side. St. Olaf will throw it behind their own net and work it around the boards on the near side. Center clearing pass out to center ice. That's broken up. Here's Alyssa Yoakum for Stevens Point. To the red line of the far side. She'll dump it in, wires it around the boards. Maddie Anderle the first to get there for Stevens Point. Anderle out there circling with Courtney Leising in the near corner. Leising lost her stick on the play that allows the Ole's to gain possession of it. Now they'll dump it back around. Leising lurking there. Skylar Arneson on the near side. She'll shovel a shot wide of the net to the near boards. Pointers changing here, lifted up, Lysing with it. Now she'll dump it back in. Katie Stanyas giving chase. St. Olaf plays it down right to the side of the net. Stanyas trying to get after it there. And here's St. Olaf off the far wall and out. Rachel Weiland in, a shot off the side of the net in, and Emily Grieg will kick that one free. And here's Stevens Point. Molly Polkamp. Puck kicks loose near the Stevens Point blue line. Julia Larson. Now here's Pouchnick, a good intercept at center ice. She'll carve it into the near corner and give chase. But St. Olaf with 3 bodies in there to work it free. Polkamp in there as well. Far side, Avery Engbrecht after it. Just under 11 minutes to go in the first period. Still scoreless. Emily Grieg shoves a backhander to the far corner for Engbrecht. Engbrecht cycles it back. Tara Regan will come back to get it for Stevens Point. She'll cycle behind the net. Back to Engbrecht on the right wing. Engbrecht spun around near the red line. In there to help out is Regan as St. Olaf bodies it up on the boards and digs it free. Now pushed free by Engbrecht and sent deep into the far corner. St. Olaf. Far side. Broken up by Tara Regan once again to the Pointers. They get down on the ice. Bouncing puck comes. Here's Grace Torma. Torma feeds it ahead off the far wall, but not out. Millar couldn't get it. Now near side, it's Riley Novak with it. Novak tries to kick it through the legs of a defender, but can't. St. Olaf sends it back the other way, but Point bottles that one up through the neutral zone again. Riley Novak giving chase. Out there with Josie Bender. Now here's St. Olaf on the near side. They'll turn it over. Lysing with it, but then had it taken away. Berg Messerol with it. Looks to center. She'll come to the near corner. Lysing took it off of her stick. Amanda Pouchnick in there. Skylar Arneson whipped through back far side, but no shot. All right, here is Stevens Point turning the puck over. St. Olaf walking in. A shot blocked off to the far corner. Giving chase for St. Olaf is Iona Welsh. Welsh slides it out to the point. Near side now, Etzel. She'll look to tee it up. Now a shot from the point through traffic off the stick of Grieg as it's Molly Halverson teeing that one up. Stevens Point shoves it on the far side. Now gets it off the glass and out. And let's see if this is far enough for icing. No, they'll wave it off. 9:10 to go in the scoreless first period. Torma got a stick on it to free it up. Here's Amanda Pouchnick. She'll circle with it on the near side. Natalie Ahern lost the handle on it. St. Olaf picks it up. Berg Messerol centering pass again. Here comes Stevens Point. Molly Millar. Millar has a trailer in Ahern. Millar near side now veers off. Tried to feed it to Fusi. She'll throw it in front of the net. And St. Olaf tried to clear it, almost shot it in their own net. Oh, my goodness. Near corner, Molly Millar for Stevens Point. Millar, an assistant captain for the Pointers this year. Now, bad angle shot off the side of the net. They'll swoop it in front. Ahern just jamming for it. And it is Jalen Shankman that will get down and cover it up. And we will get the media timeout. 8:29 to go in the first period. Still scoreless here on the Pointers Sports Network.
UWSP Athletics partners with BSN Sports, the largest provider of team sports equipment and apparel in the country. Pointers and BSN would like to thank all the coaches on and off the field. While BSN Sports is the best at equipping athletes, coaches are the best at equipping lives, and that's the real final score. Learn more at bsnsports.com.
Hey sports fans, if supportive teammates, a great culture, and an honest shot at advancement make for a win, then you'll be victorious when you join Skyward's award-winning team. You'll help put powerful data in the hands of school leaders who serve over 7 million students around the world. Innovation, collaboration, and fun are all a part of the Skyward culture. So what are you waiting for? Apply today at skyward.com/careers and join more than 275 Pointer alumni at Skyward.
UWSP Athletics would like to thank Century World, a valued sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Nestled in the heart of central Wisconsin, Century World is a great place to hold your next event. With breathtaking facilities coupled with a wide variety of packages and amenities to deliver an exceptional experience, and with an award-winning 18-hole golf course with rolling greens to the famous Flower Hole, Century World consistently ranks as one of the best destination golf courses in the nation. For more information, visit centuryworld.com.
All right, out of the media timeout, back at it. Face-off won by Stevens Point. Alyssa Yoakum fires up a shot there. That's blocked by St. Olaf. And they'll bring it back the other way. Slinging the puck in deep there, Sophie McBain. McBain quickly to it here on the near side. She'll pivot with it in the near corner. Tied up by Polkamp on a good play. And it is Arneson that kicks it free. Lysing will get it, and she'll chip it out on the near side. Check it, Katie Stanyas. Stanyas ahead, and I think this will be an icing call. Yep, 7:59 to go here in the first period. Shots on goal, 6-1 in favor of the Pointers at the moment. Couple of good chances on that power play for Stevens Point. And really, the best scoring chance for St. Olaf was a friendly fire deflection that Emily Grieg made a heck of a glove save on after he kicked off one of her own teammates. All right, far corner, Polkamp steers it around. Katie Stanyas waiting for it. She'll get it toward the half wall. Shot juggled toward the net. That's blocked again. Engbrecht to the far side. Can't get possession on it. Alyssa Yoakum for Stevens Point. Yoakum to Polkamp. Around to Skylar Arneson on the near side. Arneson goes in to try to dig it out, but St. Olaf walks in, backhanded shot, and a goal. Oh, a turnover in front of the net. It is Bella Lemire with the goal on a beautiful setup right between the circles. And Lemire with the goal here for St. Olaf, and that's her first career goal. And 7:28 to go in the first. St. Olaf on the board. Boy, beautiful setup right between the circles. Emily Grieg had no chance with that. All right, off the face-off. Here's St. Olaf looking for more ahead. Bouncing puck coming. Stevens Point going to need to counter here. Sent toward the middle by Maddie Anderle. Anderle with a nifty pass. Riestenberg coming in. Lost the handle on it. Lysing reaching for it on the first side. And here is Torma back for Stevens Point on the back check. Anderle pushing it ahead. And it looks to try to get it free, but St. Olaf digs it free. Shot, glove save. Emily Anderson with the shot. Grieg with the glove save, and she'll hang on as St. Olaf jumps to the 1-0 lead here. Bella Lemire from Rachel Weiland at 12:32 has St. Olaf out to a 1-0 lead. From the point, Nora McConnell steers it around. Soli Doyle for Stevens Point shoves it to the half wall on the far side. St. Olaf to the far corner now. Centering pass comes free, and the Pointers dig that up, but Molly Millar sends it in the wrong direction. Center ice, Ahern with it. She'll get a puck deep here. Shankman steers it around the backside of the net. Millar after it, but St. Olaf had it. Lost control of it. Stevens Point trying to get in there and get it, but St. Olaf back the other way. This is Emma Heath weaving her way through the Pointer defense. Gets it deep. Soli Doyle had her stick lifted, battling to keep it going and turn the puck over. Here is Terabeza. Molly Terabeza for St. Olaf. She'll cycle all the way out high. She will fire a shot. Grieg kicks that one to the far corner. St. Olaf to the rebound. Ollie's flexing their muscle a little bit here, moving the puck well. Shot fired, glove save. Well, pretty good shot there by Andy Huslid, low to the ice. That Emily Grieg snapped the glove save, able to hang on. 5:56 to go in the first. 1-0 St. Olaf. Shots now 6-4 in favor of the Pointers. Katie Stanyas for Stevens Point clears it out. St. Olaf the first to get there. Off the skate of Stanyas, loose at center ice. Diving effort by McBain of the Ollies to get it deep. Off the near wall, and this will go the length of the ice and should be an icing call against the Pointers. It is. WIAC preseason poll, of course, River Falls, undefeated and national champions a year ago. I would probably say the clear cut, and I think they beat St. Benedict last night, and I think that's a new NCAA record for 32 wins in a row. I think I read correctly. Eau Claire pegged in at number 2. Superior at number 3, Northland or Stevens Point 4th, and Northland 5th. And as we mentioned, new coach at UW Superior this year. Bree Simon taking over there. Dan Laughlin retiring in the offseason. St. Olaf now at the point on the near side. Grace Lankus looking to tee it up. Instead shoves it ahead to Iona Welsh. Now Lankus comes in, fakes a shot, back to Welsh. She'll cycle with it out high. Welsh around, can't get a shot off, feeds it far side. Back to the far face-off circle it goes. Solveig Berg-Messerol up the middle. Backhand right backdoor shot. Save made by Emily Grieg on a pad save on a primo chance there for St. Olaf. Now they go back behind the net. Emily Anderson. Anderson piled up behind the net. Point trying to clear it out but can't. St. Olaf putting the pressure on. Long range shot. Hit a body in front. Pointers chop at it but can't clear. Held in at the point by Halverson. Halverson feeds it. Grace Lankus now on the near side. St. Olaf changing. Stevens Point will get it and clear it out. Point will change a couple here as they'll change 2 of the 3 as Riestenberg and Leising come out there. Stevens Point now with it. Up ahead, they'll shove it. Courtney Leising trying to come back to the middle of the ice. Now cuts to the right wing, to the red line. She'll flip it deep. Bouncing puck goes deep. St. Olaf the first to get there is Hannah Metrick. Comes around, now up the wall on the near side. Tara Regan goes deep. Regan back near side. Maddie Anderle misconnected there, and that allowed a St. Olaf. Anderle now back with it ahead. Now they'll shove it up. Here's Courtney Leising. She's got some space on the far side. Leising tries to drag it through the middle, but Nora McConnell cuts her off, cuts behind the net. Grace Tormo with it now, back to Leising out high. Leising wires a shot, just missed the upper corner. Far corner, McConnell after it again. Leising will poke for it there. Now it's loose. Anderle looks to center, now goes to the far corner. She's bodied up there, and Leising swipes it free out. Far side, bouncing shot there from Soli Doyle. Comes through to the near side. 3:15 to go in the first. Stevens Point trailing 1-0. Leising with it again. Shoves it to the far side. This is Soli Doyle. Another shot goes wide. Leising to it again. Leising coming through, tripped up a bit. Now it comes Soli Doyle with a shot, Penalty call coming up here against St. Olaf, and I think we're going to get another tripping call as Courtney Leising was tripped down. 2:58 to go in the first. Stevens Point will go to the power play as it is a tripping call to Bella Lemire. All right, off the face-off to the right side of Schenkman. Stevens Point on the power play. Try to free it up. They'll bang for it in the near corner, and Polkamp comes away with it. Polkamp, Engelbrecht set up in front of the net. And out high, it's Soli Doyle. Doyle, near side, and a shot fired by Stanya. Schenkman with a glove save. All right, 2:35 to go in the first. 1:37 remaining in the power play. Face off to the right side. Here's Pouchnick with it for Stevens Point. Pouchnick back, feeds it, top of the near face-off circle. Leising with it. Leising now feeds it back near side. They'll walk in, shot block there as it is Amanda Pouchnick with a shot and deflects it up and out of play. 2:19 to go in the first. And 1:21 remaining. And a face-off to the right side. Held in by Pouchnick on the near side again. She'll survey it up. Pouchnick, half ball in the near side to Leising. Brings it into the near corner to Anderle. Back to Leising. Cuts through to the middle. Back, here's Pouchnick coming in, firing a shot. There's a shot block there. And back the other way, short-handed. Here comes Molly Halverson. Halverson in, ridden off by Torma, shoves it to the side of the net, still there. And, Grieg didn't know where it was, but with the pad, able to keep it out. Puck now loose at center ice. Back to get it is Nora McConnell. McConnell dumps it to the far corner. Torma slides it back around again. 35 seconds to go on the power play. And Courtney Leising to the near side to Katie Stanyas. Stanyas comes back, circles around, and nobody home on that pass. Stanyas with it again. Soli Doyle with it will go. Cross ice to Alyssa Yoakum, a lead pass. Did Stanyas get a piece of that? No. Whistle and an icing call. 10 seconds remaining on the power play. 1:08 remaining here in the first period. St. Olaf with a 1-0 lead. Coming up in our first intermission, you'll hear from Pointers coach Ann Ninneman. We'll get you a recap as well of this opening 20 minutes. Game number 2 for the Pointers. Again, like I said, after today, the Pointers not back home again until December the 5th. Sliding puck comes through. Stevens Point on the charge. Soli Doyle in the right wing has some numbers. Will flip the puck deep, and they'll give chase. Under a minute to go here in the first period. Pointers trying to dig it out from back behind the net. They do, but it comes sliding all the way out of the zone. Hustling ahead. Here comes Molly Terabeza on a breakaway shot. Grieg with a save, and that's cleared out by Millar. Boy, Terabeza, all kinds of speed. Now they slide it far side. Shot fired. Save made by Grieg. And the Pointers will lift it up, and this will go down the length of the ice. I think it's going to die before icing, though. No icing. They'll say play on with 30 seconds to go here in the first period. St. Olaf cutting behind their own net. McKenna Beaver. Pointers, Leising gets a piece of it, sends it back in. She'll give chase in the near corner. Pointers have gotten the forecheck established a little bit here at times, but having a hard time getting it out in front to the net. Leising with it now. Leising looks to center, does. Shot fired, that's blocked. Anderle, the final seconds tick away here in period number 1. St. Olaf, with the only tally of the first period, will carry a 1-0 lead into our first intermission. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back, get you a first period recap. St. Olaf leading Stevens Point by a score of 1-0 here on the Pointers Sports Network.
Today and pick up a sweet treat from their Scratch Bakery. Favorite decadent entree from their savory meat department. Fresh produce to feed your body from their Days Fresher produce department. Shopping with Festival Foods earns you discounts on quick trip gas, so you can pump up the savings. The more you spend, the more you save. Register your card to easily manage your gas rewards points. Only at Festival Foods, a proud sponsor of UW Stevens Point Athletics.
There's a lot of good going on all around us, and Aspirus Health is proud to be home to so much of it. We are here for you and your family, here for the community, planning for the future, and here for good. Because that's how it should be among people who care for one another. And that's what keeps driving us forward at Aspirus. Good people with good hearts, delivering great care. Care that will keep getting better as we grow and thrive together. Aspirus Health, passion for excellence, compassion for people.
Hughes Service is your local family-owned Ford dealer. For your next new or used vehicle or all your service needs, Hughes Service has you covered. If you're looking to lease or finance your next Ford, Hughes Service has competitive lease specials and financing options on new Ford vehicles and an extensive collection of quality pre-owned and certified vehicles at affordable prices to suit your needs. Come see what your neighbors already know. You're always welcome at Hughes Service in Millador. Puro Clean Restoration Professionals is your #1 source for all your cleaning and restoration needs. Water, fire, and mold, Puro Clean has technicians on call 24/7 to aid in your time of need. Puro Clean's cleaning division specializes in carpets, furniture, and duct cleaning. Call Puro Clean today for all your property needs. Puro Clean, your paramedics of property damage. Call 715-321-2526. At Dahl Auto, every pre-owned vehicle goes through a 169-point inspection. We also include a 7-month, 7,000-mile limited warranty with every qualifying pre-owned vehicle. Find out more at Dahl Honda, 3700 North Point Drive, and Dahl Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. Highway 10 East, Stevens Point. Rock and Roll Cafe is proud to be a part of the Stevens Point community and would like to thank everyone for all the support over the past 9 years. With high-quality food and a fun, inviting atmosphere, Rock and Roll Cafe features all-day breakfast and a Friday fish fry with convenient ordering for takeout and delivery. Rock and Roll Cafe, a little corner where everybody's welcome and treated like a rock star. Open Monday through Sunday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. at 2801 Stanley Street, Stevens Point.
There's a lot of good going on all around us, and Aspirus Health is proud to be home to so much of it. We're all about good people with good hearts, delivering great care. It's what we do, it's who we are, and it's everything we believe in. So no matter what life is throwing at you or your community, you can count on Aspirus to be here for you, for good. Look to Aspirus Health. Passion for excellence, compassion for people.
Want to stay in the game online with the Pointers? Visit the official UWSP Athletics website, athletics.uwsp.edu. The online home of the Pointers provides the ultimate fan experience across all devices. You'll find the latest Pointers news, rosters, schedules, results, links to live broadcasts, statistics, and other links to the social media pages of the Pointers, and much, much more. Your gateway to the Pointers Sports Network, athletics.uwsp.edu.
All right, back here at KB Willard Arena in Stevens Point. Tom Weaver on the Pointers Sports Network. Family weekend here, parents being introduced. As we head into the first intermission here, St. Olaf on the board. Bella Lemire, Lemire with her first goal as an Ole, assisted by Rachel Weiland. That came at 12:32 of the first period, and that is where we sit, 1-0 St. Olaf. Shots on goal, 7-6 in favor of the Pointers. Stevens Point 0 for 2 on the power play, credited with 3 shots on goal. Stevens Point did not commit a penalty there. Balin Shankman credited with 7 first period saves. Emily Grieg credited with 5 saves for the Pointers. Other thing we can take a look at here, face-off-wise, St. Olaf winning nearly 65% of the face-offs as they went 11-6 in that first period. So, Stevens Point behind again. They fell behind early last night, and here, I tell you what, they had generated some chances and got things going. Shankman, a couple of big saves, but, boy, clearly the best chance of the night came to St. Olaf, and they buried it on the goal by Lemire. As she literally was wide open right between the circles, and a beautiful setup that beat Emily Grieg up high, and that is where Stevens Point finds themselves trailing 1-0 after 20 minutes. We'll take a break, come back, look at some of the other scores from the weekend. First intermission here from Willard Arena. St. Olaf leading Stevens Point 1-0 here on the Pointers Sports Network.
Cousin Subs is now bigger and better in Stevens Point. Visit them today at 111 North Division Street with a fresh look that includes a drive-thru. Whether it's a grilled-to-order cheesesteak, Wisconsin cheese curds, or a party box of subs, Cousins has something for every occasion. Order online at cousinsubs.com or with the Cousin Subs mobile app. Cousin Subs, believe in better. See what's behind the glass with Aero Global. Operating in Canada and the United States since 1965, Aero delivers durable, custom-engineered solutions for transit, off-road, and fleet vehicles, always with a focus on quality and service. Aero honors its values to provide customers with best-in-class design expertise, product innovation, comprehensive product support, and custom-engineered solutions. Aero Global, innovation driven by people. Northwind Solar is a work-owned cooperative building solar power and battery storage systems for homes and businesses across central Wisconsin. With over 100 years of collective experience in renewable energy, Northwind Solar offers free consultations and estimates with a 10-year labor warranty. For a free estimate, visit northwindre.com. Northwind Solar, Central Wisconsin's premier solar installer. Stop into Monk's Bar and Grill in Plover throughout the week for great daily specials. You can enjoy mini Monk Burger Mondays, Taco Tuesdays, Wing Wednesdays, a Friday fish fry, and more. Monk's Bar and Grill offers a UWSP student discount. Stop in and show your UWSP student ID and enjoy 15% off your food purchase. Monk's Bar and Grill, 1400 Commerce Place in Plover, or visit monksbarandgrill.com.
All right, back here at Willen Arena, our first intermission rolls on with St. Olaf. The first career goal for Bella Lemire. A 1-0 lead. Stevens Point out shooting the Ole's 7-6, but buried the best chance they had. They lead it 1-0. Other women's scores from the weekend from the WIEC. Friday night, Lake Forest beat UW Superior 3-1. Yellow Jackets turn around on Saturday and get the win 8-5 to split their weekend series. UW River Falls opened their defending national championship campaign with an 8-2 win over the College of St. Benedict, and I believe that's their 32nd win in a row, which I think I read is a new NCAA record. So they are off and loaded and rolling once again. We'll have some midweek action on Tuesday. College of St. Benedict will travel to UW Superior, and St. Mary's will be at UW Eau Claire. Next Pointer action after today, they will be on the road in the Twin Cities next weekend with a pair of games at St. Catherine's, 7 o'clock on Friday night, 2 o'clock on Saturday afternoon. Those games being played in St. Paul, and then a Tuesday, November 12th matchup against Concordia University of Wisconsin in Mequon. Other WIC action next weekend, Hamlin at UW Superior, Eau Claire at St. Olaf, and Augsburg at River Falls on Friday night. We'll switch some of those games around. Augsburg at UW Superior, St. Olaf at Eau Claire, and River Falls at St. Scholastica on Saturday. So that is how the WIC, if you look at the Pointer schedule after today, again, a pair at St. Catherine's, the Tuesday night game against Concordia, and then they will get into the WIC schedule, Saturday the 16th against River Falls on the road, and Saturday, November 23rd at UW Superior. Pointers then will be back here at Willen Arena Thursday, December 5th, as they will take on UW Eau Claire. And then on Friday, actually it's a, let's see here, it's a 3-game weekend for the Pointers. Thursday night against Eau Claire, Friday night against Northland College, I should say Friday afternoon, that is a 1 o'clock game. And then on Saturday, 2 o'clock game against MSOE, brand new program out of the NCHA. And we'll have all 3 of those broadcasts coming up for you on the 5th, 6th, and 7th of December here at Willett Arena. And then the Pointers will close out the 2024 portion of their schedule Tuesday, December 10th at Marion. They'll go Friday, December 13th at Augsburg, and Saturday, December 14th at St. Norbert. So that'll be a travel weekend there. Friday night game in the Twin Cities, and then Saturday in De Pere. So, and then we'll be off until January 2nd for Ann Ninneman and the Pointers. Speaking of Coach Ninneman, we're going to take a break, and we'll come back. We'll hear from the head coach of the Pointers. They trail St. Olaf after 20 minutes, 1-0 here on the Pointer Sports Network.
Contemporary fitness is all about community, and people accomplish more when they work out together. Fraternal CrossFit offers group fitness, personal training, and 24/7 access. Schedule a no-sweat session today, which offers a zero-commitment consultation to help match your goals to the right programming. Fraternal CrossFit, 19 Park Ridge Drive in Stevens Point. Find out more at fraternalstevenspoint.com. Support for Pointers Hockey is brought to you by Edward Jones, a financial services firm helping individuals and business owners. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Also by Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins, 617 Division Street in Stevens Point, and Marshall Clinic Health System, official sports medicine provider of UW Stevens Point Athletics. Corporate sponsorship's a great way to activate your brand among Pointer fans. For more information, contact Clark Eckhoff at 715-302-1504. Goal Line Golf and Hockey in Schofield is Wisconsin's premier source for all your golf, hockey, and skating needs. They treat every customer like the home team. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, See the experts at Goal Line and get fit for your next step on the ice or out on the links. Located at 1430 Grand Avenue in Schofield, Goal Line's been the place to score since 1984. Everyone at Goal Line says, Go Pointers!
Going back the way you wanted to. Tell us about last night.
Yeah, we had a good weekend of scrimmages. We didn't face much adversity, so I forewarned them that this isn't going to be easy, and we probably will face some adversity. In first shift, we sure did. Allowing a goal right off the bat doesn't help it. And then I thought we battled back a little harder, but then at the end of the first, we took a bad penalty and allowed a goal against us on the penalty kill, and that kind of took the wind out of our sails, but we were able to pick it up in the second and just couldn't bury the puck. So that's the plan, is we need to be determined to put some pucks in the back of the net.
I know we're talking, it looked like, at least on paper and taking a look at things, you got some chances, you started to generate some things. And what's the difference between that and being able to finish, or what do you try to tell your ladies?
Yeah, I think it's just being determined, being very determined mentally and getting in the right positions. And we also talked about not spending as much time in our D zone because we aren't very fresh in the O zone. So it makes it challenging to score goals that way.
So is it try to get out quick and make that first or second pass much quicker and crisper to get it out? Is that the key?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. And we need more communication to move that puck fast right away. We're there. We're in positions. We just got to get the puck there.
Yeah. How about defensively? Obviously you've got a couple of goaltenders here that have been through the ranks for you for a year. What are your thoughts on how you were defending your own net last night?
Yeah, I don't think we were perfect nor great, so we need to be great as we move forward and start facing our conference opponents. But now is as good a time as ever to see what we have, and we got to battle and be strong back there mentally and physically.
Yeah, as you came through, talk about the approach you went through over the last couple of weeks to get things ready. Obviously you got a little bit of an earlier start with some of the changes they have. How did you approach your preseason camp?
Yeah, we worked really hard on habits in the preseason. We haven't perfected those, and that's kind of where we want to go, is just focusing on the basics and the little things. I don't think we really encapsulated that yesterday. We weren't in good positions on our rebounds. We let them kind of battle over us on our D zone. We got to get the sticks up and clear them out. So just the little things weren't clicking for us yesterday. Talk
about your group of newcomers you have here. Obviously, not a huge group here, but you'll have some folks that you're going to need to come in and contribute.
Yeah, we got 3 freshmen on our top 2 lines, and they've brought a lot of energy, a lot of excitement. So we're looking forward to have them join us and hopefully produce some offense. Yeah.
Talk about your schedule. Obviously, you know what you got in the WIC here, but a good start here against a team that is coming on. They've had some success recently, but talk about the schedule you put together.
Yeah, it's not an ideal schedule, but we make it work. A lot of different pieces falling into place to make it work, but we've got some MIAC teams, NCHA teams before we start with our conference foes. Undefeated River Falls from last year will be our first test, but I think these games set us up very well for that.
Early start here, also family weekend. Obviously, we have a chance to get to know some newcomers that come in, but always great to bring you get your families that come regardless of which, but to kick things off with this, is that kind of special too?
Yes, yeah, absolutely. We've got our family from Alaska and Idaho here, and that's always tough, so they make a really big point to come for this weekend, and hopefully we can show them something good today.
All right, lastly for you, what's the key to getting off to a good start here in Game 2 against the Olies?
Lots of talk, lots of communication and determination today.
All right, good luck here this afternoon.
Thank you.
All right, Pointers head coach Ann Inneman. Stay tuned. More coming up on the Pointers Sports Network.
Want to get your degree and stay debt-free? With the Wisconsin Army National Guard, you can get paid to be a full-time student with their 100% tuition reimbursement program. You can join the Guard, be a part-time soldier, and earn a degree. Call Sergeant Nick Kenton at 920-889-1846 or visit nationalguard.com to learn more. Wisconsin Army National Guard, a proud sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Just like a scorching slap shot straight into the net, TDS Fiber Internet is lightning fast, straight into your home. For over 55 years, people have relied on TDS to connect to what matters most. Today, they're delivering fiber internet to tech-hungry communities to help them thrive. Enjoy reliable streaming, gaming, and more, all from a proud sponsor of your Pointers. Learn more at TDS.com. Show off your Pointer pride with the Affinity Debit Card exclusively from U.S. Bank. The Affinity Debit Card isn't just for students. Parents, alumni, faculty, and other fans can show their spirit too. Visit usbank.com/UWSP to get your Pointer Affinity Debit Card today. Or visit the campus branch location in the Dreyfus University Center Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW-Stevens Point. Len Dudas Motors is your trusted Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealership in Stevens Point. Check out their large selection of new and used vehicles, or come in for a test drive. Ask questions about your financing, browse their inventory, or schedule the service you need to keep your vehicle running for years to come. From the time you enter the showroom, you can expect to be treated like family each and every visit. Len Dudas Motors, 3305 Main Street, Stevens Point.
UWSP Athletics partners with BSN Sports, the largest provider of team sports equipment and apparel in the country. Pointers and BSN would like to thank all the coaches on and off the field. While BSN Sports is the best at equipping athletes, coaches are the best at equipping lives, and that's the real final score. Learn more at bsnsports.com.
Hey sports fans, if supportive teammates, a great culture, and an honest shot at advancement make for a win, then you'll be victorious when you join Skyward's award-winning team. You'll help put powerful data in the hands of school leaders who serve over 7 million students around the world. Innovation, collaboration, and fun are all a part of the Skyward culture. So what are you waiting for? Apply today at skyward.com/careers and join more than 275 Pointer alumni at Skyward.
UWSP Athletics would like to thank Century World, a valued sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Nestled in the heart of central Wisconsin, Century World is a great place to hold your next event. With breathtaking facilities coupled with a wide variety of packages and amenities to deliver an exceptional experience, and with an award-winning 18-hole golf course with rolling greens to the famous Flower Hole, Century World consistently ranks as one of the best destination golf courses in the nation. For more information, visit centuryworld.com.
Nothing beats the excitement of UW-Stevens Point athletics. Advanced tickets for men's hockey and basketball are available online at tickets.uwsp.edu or by calling the University Information and Ticket Office at 715-346-4100. Game day tickets for all Pointers events go on sale at the door 1 hour prior to game time, with group pricing available with 48-hour advance purchase required. Get your seat in the dog pound today at tickets.uwsp.edu.
All right, back here at KB Willett Arena. First intermission wrapping up. A little extended here because of the family introductions. Stevens Point outshoots St. Olaf 7-6 in the first period, but behind the scoreboard 1-0 again. Bella Lemire at 12:32, assisted by Rachel Weiland. And St. Olaf a 1-0 lead as the Pointers come back out on the ice here for period number 2. All-time series between these two teams, 29-10-3 in favor of the Pointers. But again, St. Olaf has won now 6 of the last 7. Coach Ninneman is 22-10-3 in her career against the Olies, again in her 19th season. Both teams back out here. Again, the Pointers a year ago averaging just 1.8 goals a game. St. Olaf a little better, 2.1, giving up 2.8. They were in a lot of one-goal games. And we are set to go here. 5-on-5 to begin period number 2. Polkamp off the draw. It's controlled by St. Olaf. Molly Halverson goes cross ice as the Olies will send it in. Now here's a right down the middle, a chance there for St. Olaf. They'll bring it back up high and reset at the point on the far side, top of the far face-off circle. They'll swing it through to Halverson. She'll whistle a shot. That goes wide. Sophie McBain after it in the near corner. Up the wall in the near side, but not out as St. Olaf cycling the puck here in the Stevens Point offensive end. Andy Hugheslett coming in, reaching for it. Here's a backhander by Tara Beza. That goes wide, near corner Stevens Point with it. They'll finally send it ahead, and here comes Katie Stanyas back the other way with Engbrecht. And Engbrecht, Stanyas a backhanded chance. Out high, Stanyas again, a roller. That's sticked aside there by Shankman. Puck loose at the half wall on the near side. St. Olaf away with it. It's Grace Lankus with it. Lankus bouncing puck turned over, side of the net. 2-pointers will get there. Courtney Leising, the first to get there for Stevens Point. She'll whistle a shot, hit the post. Oh, a great chance by Leising. She hit the upper corner. Now here's a shot. That's fired wide. Rebound. And Riestenberg tries to get to. Leising after it. She stood up there. And it's Maddie Anderle out high to Soli Doyle. Throws it in front. Try to redirect with a swing and a miss. Far side, Pouchnick fires a shot. As Stevens Point now cycling the puck here. Boy, Courtney Leising absolutely clanked the upper left corner of the net. St. Olaf will clear it out. Pouchnick going back to give chase. Pouchnick sends it ahead to Leising. She'll go toward Riestenberg. Out of her reach, Maddie Anderle now. Anderle backhands it in. Stevens Point going to finish a change here. Opening 2 minutes here of period number 2. St. Olaf a 1-0 lead. Here is Solveig Berg-Messerol sending it deep behind the net. Molly Millar the first to get there for Stevens Point. Millar up at center ice. Chasing after it here is Riley Novak out of her reach. Now it comes back free. Trying to kick it to her forehand is Emily Anderson, and she was crossed up at the blue line, and that's a whistle and an offsides. 17:42 to go here in period number 2. St. Olaf with a 1-0 lead. Pointers last night with 27 shots on goal. All right, puck loose at center ice. Ricochets back and forth. Polkamp after it. And finally, Stevens Point will send it back the other way. Nora McConnell. Sent in deep. St. Olaf back to get it. They'll set up the breakout here. Riestenberg for Stevens Point redirects it behind the net, so they'll give chase. Riestenberg and Maddie Anderle out there with Courtney Leising. Leising comes away with it, shoves a backhander in front of the net. That's cleared aside. Yoakum will send it around. Back behind the net for Riestenberg again. A bouncing puck here, trying to get free. Coming through, Anderle reaching for it. St. Olaf can't clear it out. Shot redirected by by Riestenberg over the top of the cage. Now out near the blue line again. This time it's St. Olaf clearing it out. Bella Lemire sends it cross ice. Leising out of her reach will get a whistle and an icing call coming up here. No, they say play on. Up. Now we get the whistle. That'll come. 16:29 to go here in the second period. 1-0 is the St. Olaf lead. And we'll get a face-off back in the Stevens Point end. Let's see here, to the left side of Emily Grieg. Emily Grieg, Annie Beck, about split goaltending efforts a year ago. Grieg with 18 games played, Beck with 11, so mixed it up a bit. Emily took the job toward the end of the year. Both of them going to get a chance here as we go throughout to see who can grab the starting netminder job. Lead pass ahead for the Pointers, cleared back by St. Olaf. And they got numbers right, and boy, back behind the Pointer defense, but never saw it. Here's McKenna Beaver with it. Cross ice pass shot, save made by Grieg. A backhander in front of the net, scored free. And then we get a pile up on top of Grieg, the goaltender, and we'll get a whistle. And a stoppage in play with 15:58 to go here in the quarter. Face-off will stay in the Stevens Point end to the left side of Emily Grieg. Shots on goal, 8-6 in favor of the Pointers. Off the draw, fired wide by St. Olaf, and they will chase the rebound down in the near corner. Point trying to clear it up the near wall and to get going back the other way they do. Might have a 2-on-1, but it rolls away from Natalie Ahern, and St. Olaf allowed to regain control. The puck gets hung up behind the net for a bit in the near corner. Point tries to rub it loose here on the near side. Millar will get it. Bouncing puck goes wide to the far corner. Millar on the forecheck again. St. Olaf lifts it up at center ice. Kicked down there by Solveig Berg-Messerol. She'll carry it in, leaves a backhanded drop pass. Stevens Point intercepts, has a 2-on-2 back the other way. Millar with Engbrecht back the other way, and it's broken up by St. Olaf. Engbrecht gets it in the near corner. Engbrecht feeds it up the wall on the far side now. Katie Stanius had it for a minute. Back the other way, here comes Emily Anderson. Anderson coming, firing a shot, glove save made by Emily Grieg. And she'll hang on, just a couple of ticks under 15 minutes to go here in period number 2. And Stevens Point trailing St. Olaf by a score of 1-0. Well, Pointers out of the gate gave up a goal on the first shift last night, 49 seconds in, basically. St. Olaf adding a late power play goal in the first period and then one in each of the second and third period to pretty firmly control the action last night. We'll see what the Pointers can answer with here this afternoon. All right, Polkamp backhands it ahead for Katie Stanius. Muscle it clear on the far side, and giving chase here for Stevens Point is Amanda Pouchnick out of her reach. Back the other way, Emma Heath on the left wing carries it into the Stevens Point end. Lost the handle on it and now gathers it back in the near corner. 2 Pointers go in there. Soli Doyle had it. Shot save made by Grieg. Rebound kicks around. Cleared out for the moment by the Pointers, and one of the Olies in the net now able to get back out, and Grieg will reset. Into the near corner it goes. St. Olaf changing a D pair here with the puck in their offensive zone. Stevens Point trying to carve it free from behind the net. Katie Stanius to the far corner. There it is. Now St. Olaf long range shot off the glove of Grieg. For Stevens Point, it's Amanda Pouchnick off the far glass and out. We get a whistle and an icing call. 13:45 to go here in the second period. Pointers losing 9 letter winners from a year ago. Of course, Courtney Leising, their most decorated returner, 2022 Newcomer of the Year, and has been a WIAC first team selection both her years so far. I should say in 2022 and 23. Newcomer 22, first in 23-24, excuse me. So her first 3 years on the WIAC team for the senior. And St. Olaf now with a nifty breakout has some space. Here comes Sophie McBain. Pair of goals last night. McBain tied up in the far corner, lost the handle on it. Pointers good defensive recovery here. Up high it goes. They'll feed it back. McBain, no, check it. It is Andy Huslid firing a shot. That rattles wide, gets the glass on the near side, and the Pointers throw it behind their net for Katie Stanius. She'll lift it out and tied up. Point will get it. Outlet pass ahead for Riestenberg. Goes too far. Riestenberg trying to free it up. Weaving her way through some traffic here is Berg-Messerol. She'll come into the front of the net, taken down in the play. Emily Grieg going to cover it up, and St. Olaf is going to get their first power play of the afternoon here as it's a hooking call. I believe that is going to go against Skylar Arneson of the Pointers. Yep, she goes off. So the Olies will head to the power play a year ago, 16 of 90. That's 17.8% on the power play. Penalty kill for the Pointers. They killed off 74 of 91, 81.3% on the penalty kill. 12:47 to go here in the second period. Face off to the left side of Emily Grieg and almost poked out off the draw by Katie Stanius. St. Olaf holds it in. They'll wire it around the boards to the near side. Scrum for it there. Coming away with it, Sophie McBain. McBain one-hands it and cycles all the way around, protects the puck, gets it out to McKenna Beaver. She feeds it to the far side. Shot fired. Grieg save. Rebound left and cleared out by the Pointers. Good job there. Katie Stanius. Rebound came out between the circles, and she was able to clear it off the wall and out. St. Olaf lead pass ahead. Here they come into the neutral zone. Left wing, Terabeza. Terabeza in, looks to flip a backhander. Instead goes behind the net. Now shoves it out high. This is Berg Messerol firing a shot. Pointers clear it out for a minute and comes back to the point again. Now they feed it far side. Berg Messerol out to the point to Grace Lankus. Lankus trying to shed a defender. Berg Messerol, they play catch. Trying to get a shooting angle here. They'll come back down into the near corner. St. Olaf cycling the puck in the power play. 50 seconds remaining in the power play. Backhanded shot is blocked out in front. Stanius for Stevens Point. Trying to get possession of it, but can't. Now near side, Bryn Etzel walks in. She'll fire a shot. Grieg with a save and hangs on. St. Olaf, some traffic in front of the net. Shot, but Grieg makes the save. She'll hang on. 42 seconds remaining in the power play. 11:29 remaining here in period number 2. One nothing St. Olaf as we approach the midway point of this game. Off the face-off, Pointers rattle it out all the way around to the far side. Polkamp had it. Now it's hammered the length of the ice by Amanda Pouchnick. Shankman plays it down, and spinning in the near corner is Grace Lankus. Lankus, far side, misconnects on a pass there. Pointers get possession of it for a minute. And chasing after it there, Maddie Anderle for the Pointers. 10 seconds remaining in the St. Olaf power play as they carry it in the zone. Out high it goes, long range shot, pad save, rebound there, but cleared out by the Pointers. Another shot fired through traffic. That hit a body in front, never got through. In the near corner, Pointers back at full strength. Molly Millar charges off the Pointer bench. She'll entertain on the near side and come away with it. Millar 2-on-2 back the other way with Maddie Anderle. Anderle carries it in, drags, long range shot. Shankman a glove save and no rebound. Boy, Shankman hasn't seen much action here in the second period. Long range shot there. Maddie Anderle hoping for a rebound, but Shankman made the glove save and hangs on with 10:31 to go here in the second period. Face off to the right side of the freshman netminder, Balin Shankman, out of Bedminster, New Jersey. All right, Tara Regan at the point near side, wires a shot through. And it is Grace Torma for Stevens Point. Torma, stick lift here by Millar. She'll fire a shot, whiffed as her stick was partially lifted as she was trying to get things ready to go. Now here's Josie Bender for the Pointers, pushing it far side, and it's cleared out into the neutral zone. Back to 5 aside, backhanded by Torma into the end. Shankman around, 9:50 to go in the second. For Stevens Point, Courtney Leising, a one-hander, that's intercepted. Molly Terabeza back the other way. Terabeza was looking to see if she had any help, but didn't, so just carries it all the way. Leising trying to feed it ahead, long range to Anderle. That goes deep, and St. Olaf intercepts. McKenna Beaver, lead pass ahead, hit a body through, so no icing call. Pointers chasing. Here's Courtney Leising with it. Leising flips it ahead. Anderle behind. Oh, could have had a chance at a break here, but hustling back is McKenna Beaver. Leising around to it, along with Riestenberg on the near side. Near corner, Soli Doyle. She'll rip a shot. Shankman with a save. Rebound to the far side, and Bella Lemire with it ahead. Lemire off the far boards, goes too far. This will be an icing call. And 8:59 to go in the second period. I think normally we'd get the media timeout here, but with the icing call, it will not happen. 8:59 to go here in the second. St. Olaf, a 1-0 lead. Shots on goal here, now 13-10 in favor of St. Olaf. Polkamp wins the draw. Soli Doyle tees it up right into the shin pad of one of the Oles. And now it's Engbrecht with it. She'll feed it out high. Stanius rifles a shot, and that's a glove save. She'll hang on. We'll get the media timeout. 8:48 to go here in the second period. St. Olaf a 1-0 lead on the Pointers Sports Network.
There's a lot of good going on all around us, and Aspirus Health is proud to be home to so much of it. We're all about good people with good hearts, delivering great care. It's what we do. It's who we are. And it's everything we believe in. So no matter what life is throwing at you or your community, you can count on Aspirus to be here for you. For good. Look to Aspirus Health. Passion for excellence. Compassion for people.
Want to stay in the game online with the Pointers? Visit the official UWSP Athletics website, athletics.uwsp.edu. The online home of the Pointers provides the ultimate fan experience across all devices. You'll find the latest Pointers news, rosters, schedules, results, links to live broadcasts, statistics, and other links to the social media pages of the Pointers, and much, much more. Your gateway to the Pointers Sports Network, athletics.uwsp.edu.
All right, 8:48 to go here in the second period. Media timeout. Stevens Point trailing 1-0. We'll have an offensive zone faceoff here to the right side of the freshman goaltender, Balin Shankman. Well, one thing you also start to wonder here as we get past the midway point of this game here. Now, right in front of the net, pounding in with a shot, Polkamp. That's turned aside. And Polkamp with a stick that St. Olaf thought was a penalty as Stevens Point really putting the forecheck pressure on here. Polkamp in there along with Avery Engbrecht. Engbrecht now centering pass to the side of the net. They'll bang for it there, and it is Engbrecht with a good shot there, but that's turned aside. St. Olaf trying to clear it out, and they finally do, and around Skylar Arneson on the far side. Back to get it is Alyssa Yoakum, turns it over, and Emily Grieg out to cover it up, and we'll get a whistle as trying to streak ahead on a breakaway, but it rolled away from her. For St. Olaf was Emma Heath. 8:12 to go here in the second. Stevens Point already short a forward. And you start wondering about legs here early in the season, and St. Olaf has got about a dozen scratches here. I didn't compare with the lineup they went to, but I'm getting the impression that they've got some new faces in there today. See, Molly Millar back the other way for Point, ahead. Pass behind Natalie Ahern. Ahern reaching for it, Rachel Fusi. Another one of the newcomers for the Pointers here, sophomore out of Matamidi out there on the play. Skylar Arneson for Stevens Point, back to Grace Torma. Torma feeds it up on the far side. Ahern, feeds it ahead. Fusi will give chase along with Molly Millar. But the goaltender Shankman gets there first, sends it up the far boards, and the breakout here for St. Olaf. Berg Messerol across the red line, dumps it in wide. And no, didn't get to the red line, they'll say. Whistle and an icing call against the Olies with 7:19 to go here in period number 2. Well, Tracy Johnson has kind of pulled St. Olaf out of the depths of the MIC. They had a over season a couple years ago before she got there, and a couple of them. Made the semifinals only once. Never made the NCAA tournament, so trying to turn them around. Of course, beautiful new facility, a relatively new facility at St. Olaf. Shot fired, Tara Biza with it. Wow, right in front. Rebound shot turned aside by Grieg. Emily Grieg with an alert save there. Grace Torma under 7 minutes to go in the second. Leising for Stevens Point. Sure what the time on ice calculator for Courtney Leising is here going to be this year, but it's going to be a lot. Another rebound left out between the circles. A long reach here and kicks free for a minute. St. Olaf keeps the puck alive. They'll get it deep again. Grace Torma after it for Stevens Point. Finally getting to it, Maddie Anderle on the far side. Anderle reverses back. She's tied up by a defender, down on one knee. And it hits the referee as Tara Regan tries to clear it. Now they'll get it around. They'll go back to the far side to Anderle. She'll backhand it up off the glass, trying to scoop it ahead to Courtney Leising. Leising now back with it, sends it ahead for Riestenberg on the near side. Riestenberg shovels it ahead. And here's St. Olaf. Jocelyn Orr coming in. Orr to the far side, sliding defender, centering pass, can't get a shot off. Stevens Point back the other way. Hit one of the Olies through the neutral zone, so they'll say no icing call, and they play on. Far corner, McKenna Beaver for St. Olaf. Comes at center ice. Here is Bella Lemire. Lemire across, picked up by a couple of Pointer defense on defense and steered away from her, but Stevens Point can't clear it out. Near corner, they feed it up the near wall. It'll go toward Molly Millar. Millar hustling, trying to scoop it free. She does for the moment. Riley Novak out there chasing after it for the Pointers. Far side it goes. Novak back to the far corner. Behind the net, and Molly Millar shepherds it around near side. Novak behind the net. Riley Novak, 21 games a year ago. Long outlet pass here by St. Olaf. Not far enough for icing, so Amanda Pouchnick back for Stevens Point. Novak coming through. And here's Stevens Point, shoving it far side. Novak trying to fight her way to the red line. Now intercepted, back the other way. Here comes Julia Larson. She'll fire a shot. And a glove save made by Emily Grieg as Larson. Long-range shot that Grieg turns aside. She'll hang on. 4:45 to go in the second period. A 1-0 lead for St. Olaf. Their goal coming back at 12:32 of the first from Bella Lemire. On a nifty setup from Rachel Weiland. And here's Stevens Point 2-on-2. Katie Stanyas with Avery Engebrecht. And they'll leave it back. Molly Polkamp with it now. Polkamp far side, had her stick lifted and lost it. St. Olaf has maybe a 3-on-1. They'll shove it to the middle, broken up beautifully, and a shot off the side of the net. Hustling there, Alyssa Yoakum for the Pointers. Another shot turned aside by Grieg. Stevens Point will steer it out. Katie Stanyas down. She'll play that, but St. Olaf gets it and dumps it right back in. Now a little miscommunication by the Pointers. He'll turn, fire a shot. That's blocked and up into the netting and out of play. 4:09 to go in the second. Still 1-0 St. Olaf. Well, a little more flow here the last couple minutes for both these teams. As we'll get a face-off to the left side of Emily Grieg. All right, here is St. Olaf with it out high. Long-range shot. And back and forth it goes. Side of the net for Stevens Point. Tara Regan with it. Centering effort again. Still nothing there. As Stevens Point finally now will get it. Here's Riestenberg ahead. Riestenberg gliding in, gets around a defender, leaves a backhander trailer there for Anderle. Soli Doyle fires a shot, hits a body. Here's Leising walking in, had it knocked off her stick at the last moment. Around the near corner it comes. St. Olaf stepping around Soli Doyle, and they'll feed it back to center ice where for Stevens Point it's Amanda Pouchnick with it. She'll send it back into the St. Olaf end. Behind the net, Natalie Ahern can't catch up with it. St. Olaf, a nifty pass that does not connect, so Ahern will flip it with a backhander around again. Molly Millar into the near corner off the glove of Soli Doyle. And now here comes Amanda Pouchnick in. Pouchnick flips it for Rachel Fusi on the near side. Fusi to the far corner. They'll bring it out high. Here's Pouchnick. Tees a shot up. Hit a couple of skates on the way through. Didn't get through cleanly. That allows St. Olaf to clear it out. Squirting it on the near side, Tara Beza. And right in front of the St. Olaf bench, they'll flip it towards center ice. Now it's Bryn Etzel. Etzel flips it deep. 2:20 to go here in the second. St. Olaf a 1-0 lead with the puck in the Stevens Point end. Rachel Weiland sends it around. Weiland. And they'll walk between the circles. Shot block there. Stevens Point will get it. And pass onto the right wing. Charging ahead. Here comes Avery Engebrecht. Engebrecht in. Firing a shot. That goes wide. Hit a stick of a defender, I believe. And ricocheted wide to the near side. Pointers break it up at center ice. St. Olaf will gather it in and dump it deep. Behind the net it goes. Cycling around. Alyssa Yoakum for the Pointers. A long lead pass. That's going to go just wide of the net. And we'll get a whistle and an icing call. With 1:43 to go here in the second period. Stevens Point trailing 1-0, game 2 of this weekend series. Pointers still looking for their first goal of the season. Face off to the right side of Emily Grieg. Made some big saves here today. The one goal that beat her, no chance, just right between the circles. Now they'll shove it in front, pile up behind the net. Stevens Point will get to the puck in the far corner. This is Alyssa Yoakum. Yoakum cross ice, Engebrecht with it. Engebrecht lost the handle on it. She'll chase after it in the far corner. And here's St. Olaf now. Hannah Metrick, long-range shot off the blocker of Emily Grieg as we approach a minute to go in the second period. Right in front of the net. Stevens Point clears it out. Held in at the point and then coughed up back the other way. Here comes Avery Engebrecht. Engebrecht, a long-range shot. That's blocked. She was just trying to get the puck deep to get a change for the Pointers. That allows Nora McConnell to get it for the Oles. All the way back in, a long cross-ice pass. Tara Regan with it for Stevens Point. Rink wide, and they'll go. Courtney Leising waiting for it, and the right wing comes in 2-on-2. Leising, long-range shot. Shankman, a glove save again, and she'll hang on. 41.7 seconds remaining in the period. Well, Pointers, you can tell, trying to get the puck on net and generate a rebound, but Shankman has been wise to it every time. Face off to the right side of Balin Shankman. Freshman netminder for St. Olaf. McKenna Beaver circling behind her own net. Bryn Etzel in the far corner, back through to the middle as they break out Andy Huslett. Huslett across the blue line on the left wing. She shoves it deep. Final 30 seconds here of the second period. Pointers intercept that, and they'll come back to the middle. Leising one-on-one. Courtney Leising at center ice. Leising trying to hop around and used a little flip pass to get around a defender, but the other one, that's McKenna Beaver in to pick it up and force it back behind the net and wide. Leising chasing after it on the forecheck here in the near side. 2 seconds remaining in the near corner. And middle frame in the books. Neither team dents the scoreboard, and St. Olaf continues to hold a 1-0 lead here after 40 minutes in Game 2 of this series from KB Willett Arena in Stevens Point. Second intermission coming up here. St. Olaf leading Stevens Point here by a score of 1-0. We'll come back and get your recap here on the Pointers Sports Network.
Visit your local Festival Foods today and pick up a sweet treat from their Scratch Bakery, your favorite decadent entree from their savory meat department, or fresh produce to feed your body from their Days Fresher produce department. Shopping with Festival Foods earns you discounts on Quick Trip gas, so you can pump up the savings. The more you spend, the more you save. Register your card to easily manage your gas rewards points. Only at Festival Foods, a proud sponsor of UW Stevens Point Athletics.
There's a lot of good going on all around us, and Aspirus Health is proud to be home to so much of it. We are here for you and your family, here for the community, planning for the future, and here for good. Because that's how it should be among people who care for one another. And that's what keeps driving us forward at Aspirus. Good people with good hearts, delivering great care. Care that will keep getting better as we grow and thrive together. Aspirus Health. Passion for excellence. Compassion for people.
Hughes Service is your local family-owned Ford dealer. For your next new or used vehicle or all your service needs, Hughes Service has you covered. If you're looking to lease or finance your next Ford, Hughes Service has competitive lease specials and financing options on new Ford vehicles and an extensive collection of quality pre-owned and certified vehicles at affordable prices to suit your needs. Come see what your neighbors already know. You're always welcome at Hughes Service in Millador. Puro Clean Restoration Professionals is your #1 source for all your cleaning and restoration needs. Water, fire, and mold, Puro Clean has technicians on call 24/7 to aid in your time of need. Puro Clean's cleaning division specializes in carpets, furniture, and duct cleaning. Call Puro Clean today for all your property needs. Puro Clean, your paramedics of property damage. Call 715-321-2526. At Dahl Auto, every pre-owned vehicle goes through a 169-point inspection. They also include a 7-month, 7,000-mile limited warranty with every qualifying pre-owned vehicle. Find out more at Dahl Honda, 3700 North Point Drive, and Dahl Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram, Highway 10 East, Stevens Point. Rock and Roll Cafe is proud to be a part of the Stevens Point community and would like to thank everyone for all the support over the past 9 years. With high-quality food and a fun, inviting atmosphere, Rock and Roll Cafe features all-day breakfast and a Friday fish fry with convenient ordering for takeout and delivery. Rock and Roll Cafe, a little corner where everybody's welcome and treated like a rock star. Open Monday through Sunday from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. at 2801 Stanley Street, Stevens Point.
There's a lot of good going on all around us, and Aspirus Health is proud to be home to so much of it. We're all about good people with good hearts, delivering great care. It's what we do, it's who we are, and it's everything we believe in. So no matter what life is throwing at you or your community, you can count on Aspirus to be here for you, for good. Look to Aspirus Health. Passion for excellence, compassion for people.
Want to stay in the game online with the Pointers? Visit the official UWSP Athletics website, athletics.uwsp.edu. The online home of the Pointers provides the ultimate fan experience across all devices. You'll find the latest Pointers news, rosters, schedules, results, links to live broadcasts, statistics, and other links to the social media pages of the Pointers, and much, much more. Your gateway to the Pointers Sports Network, athletics.uwsp.edu.
All right, back here at KB Willett Arena in Stevens Point. Tom Weaver on the Pointers Sports Network. Glad you're with us on this Sunday afternoon. St. Olaf leading Stevens Point by a score of 1-0. Our next broadcast coming up Friday night. Pointer men will be here at Willett Arena for their home opener. Opening weekend, they'll play Bethel on Friday night, St. Mary's on Saturday. We're on the air at 6:40 here on the Pointer Sports Network. Pointer men over the weekend split a pair of games in Dubuque, Iowa at the Key City Classic Tournament, losing in the semifinals 7-2 to Aurora on Friday, and then beating the host University of Dubuque 2-1 in overtime yesterday afternoon. Andrew Poulias, second goal of the weekend, got the overtime winner. So Stevens Point will come home 1-1. We're ranked 6th in the preseason poll. A lot of young new faces for Tyler Krieger, and they'll be here at Willett Arena coming up on Friday night. Here in the second period, no scoring to report as St. Olaf, 12:32 of the first period. Bella Lemire with her first career goal from Rachel Weiland. 1-0 St. Olaf. The Olies end up out shooting the Pointers in that second period 10-7, so now 16-14 for the game. St. Olaf 0 for 1 on the power play, generating 3 shots. Stevens Point 0 for 2 on the power play, generating 3 shots as well. Balin Shankman credited with 7 second period saves for a game total of 14. Emily Grieg with 10 second period saves for a game total of 15. In the faceoff dot, St. Olaf winning almost 62% of the faceoff. Sophie McBain has gone 12-2 in the faceoff dot. That's an 85% clip there. If you look at from the shot calculations of things, Bryn Etzel credited with 3 shots on goal, along with Molly Terabeza to pace the way for St. Olaf. For Stevens Point, Katie Stanius so far credited with 4 of the 14 shots on goal for the Pointers. Maddie Anderle credited with 3, Natalie Ahern with 2, and boy, Courtney Leising with the best scoring chance of the second period for the Pointers. Caught the upper left corner of the post/crossbar on a no doubt about it clanker that stayed out and kicked to the far corner on the best chance of the night for the Pointers. Again, St. Olaf winning last night 4-0, and they lead Stevens Point here 1-0 after 20 minutes. If you look at things on the national picture, as far as polls go, etc., first want to say congratulations to a friend of the broadcast, Chris Sugar, from D3HockeyNews.com. The last couple of years has been very active on X, formerly known as Twitter and Instagram, whatever. He's launched a new website that is dedicated to both men's and women's D3 Hockey. It's D3HockeyNews.com, and the 3 is 3 small I's, so D-I-I-I, HockeyNews.com. You can go there. Scoreboard each week, standings, and he executes a poll each week. So the preseason poll, River Falls 1, Adrian 2, tied with Gustavus, actually. So River Falls, Adrian, Gustavus tie at 2. Middlebury of Vermont is 4th. Plattsburgh is 5th. Elmira, who are coached by former Pointer men's assistant coach Greg Haney, is 6th in the poll. They went to the title game a year ago. Amherst is 7th. UW-Eau Claire is 8th. Hamilton 9th. Cortland out of New York is 10th. Nazareth from Pennsylvania is 11th. Colby. Utica College is 13. Norwich is 14. And the second rep out of the MIAC, St. Mary's, is 15th. Couple of other MIAC schools receiving votes, including Hamlin and Augsburg, also St. Norbert, getting some votes as well, along with Endicott, Trinity, Oswego, Bowdoin, Western New England, and Wesleyan. So again, that's d3hockeynews.com. Check it out. We'll have a weekly blog and scoreboard and some video components all to it. Chris came out here last year for a weekend for Pointer Men. Got to meet him a little bit. Have seen him around the NCAA gamut as well. But great source of news and information if you're a D3 hockey fan here. So I would encourage you to check that out. Stevens Point again at St. Catharines next weekend in St. Paul. Play Friday night, Saturday afternoon. I believe those games at the Drake Arena in St. Paul as St. Catharines. That's a series that Stevens Point has been playing for a while, back and forth. So they'll play that series once again. But again, a schedule that has some interesting quirks to it for the Pointers before they get into the throes of the WIAC. They're going to play a tournament at a tournament in Fond du Lac at Marian University with Stevens Point, Marian, St. Scholastica, and Superior. So that's kind of a new in-season wrinkle for the Pointers there. And MSOE will be here on Saturday, December 7th. That is a brand new program in the NCHA. I think original plans were to launch that a year ago, but for one reason or another didn't come to fruition, and they will start play, or actually did start play here coming up with this season, and they will be on the Pointer schedule again on Saturday, December 7th. A couple of Friday afternoon games for the Pointers, including December 6th against Northland College and Stevens Point. Will play their WIAC schedule. Of course, play each team 3 times in the WIAC. And they'll begin that here coming up on November 16th. So River Falls, Superior, Eau Claire, and Northland, each a single game before the Christmas holiday, and then they'll come back in and get a couple of more games as well, starting in January and February. Down the stretch, of course, WIAC tournament starts the end of February. No automatic bid for the winner. And we'll have some tough sledding with the defending national champ River Falls and Eau Claire in there as well, but that'll get going here coming up. Third period coming up next. St. Olaf leading Stevens Point 1-0. We'll come back and have more after this on the Pointer Sports Network.
Cousin Subs is now bigger and better in Stevens Point. Visit them today at 111 North Division Street with a fresh look that includes a drive-thru. Whether it's a grilled-to-order cheesesteak, Wisconsin cheese curds, or a party box of subs, Cousins has something for every occasion. Order online at cousinsubs.com or with the Cousin Subs mobile app. Cousin Subs. Believe in better. See what's behind the glass with Aero Global. Operating in Canada and the United States since 1965, Aero delivers durable, custom-engineered solutions for transit, off-road, and fleet vehicles, always with a focus on quality and service. Aero honors its values to provide customers with best-in-class design expertise, product innovation, comprehensive product support, and custom-engineered solutions. Aero Global. Innovation driven by people. Northwind Solar is a work-owned cooperative building solar power and battery storage systems for homes and businesses across central Wisconsin. With With over 100 years of collective experience in renewable energy, Northwind Solar offers free consultations and estimates with a 10-year labor warranty. For a free estimate, visit northwindre.com. Northwind Solar, Central Wisconsin's premier solar installer. Stop into Monk's Bar and Grill in Plover throughout the week for great daily specials. You can enjoy mini Monk Burger Mondays, Taco Tuesdays, Wing Wednesdays, a Friday fish fry, and more. Monk's Bar and Grill offers a UWSP student discount. Stop in and show your UWSP student ID and enjoy 15% off your food purchase. Monk's Bar and Grill, 1400 Commerce Place in Plover, or visit monksbarandgrill.com. Contemporary fitness is all about community, and people accomplish more when they work out together. Fraternal CrossFit offers group fitness, personal training, and 24/7 access. Schedule a no-sweat session today, which offers a zero-commitment consultation to help match your goals to the right programming. Fraternal CrossFit, 19 Park Ridge Drive in Stevens Point. Find out more at fraternalstevenspoint.com. Support for Pointers Hockey is brought to you by Edward Jones, a financial services firm helping individuals and business owners. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Also by Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins, 617 Division Street in Stevens Point, and Marshall Clinic Health System, the official sports medicine provider of UW Stevens Point Athletics. Corporate sponsorship's a great way to activate your brand among Pointer fans. For more information, contact Clark Eckhoff at 715-302-1504. Goal Line Golf and Hockey in Schofield is Wisconsin's premier source for all your golf, hockey, and skating needs. They treat every customer like the home team. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, see the experts at Goal Line and get fit for your next step on the ice or out on the links. Located at 1430 Grand Avenue in Schofield, Goal Line's been the place to score since 1984. Everyone at Goal Line says, "Go Pointers!"
All right, both teams back here on the ice for period number 3 from KB Willett Arena in Stevens Point. Tom Weaver, glad to be with you on the Pointers Sports Network. St. Olaf, a 1-0 lead. Out shooting the Pointers 16-14. Well, let's see what the Pointers can do here in period number 3. Got to come out and get one here and crack the lid in the scoring column and then try to get another one to get yourself the lead. We shall see. On the road for 5 straight after this afternoon. Pointers only played 10 home games this year on the 25-game schedule, so have to think that tournament in Fond du Lac at Marion is taking up 2 that would have been here in the past. We'll see. All right, now, a little issue with the Zamboni door here getting shut. Now they're ready to go. Molly Polkamp will step to center ice along with Sophie McMahon. We are underway. Stevens Point, Grace Torma will get the puck deep as Stevens Point looks to put the jam on. Here is Katie Stanius on the near side. Stevens Point looking to free it up along the near wall. Does right in front. Cleared out by St. Olaf. On the near side as it is the line of Engbrecht, Molly Polkamp, Katie Stanius to start off for Stevens Point here. In period number 3, McMahon off the shin of Grace Torma gets it in. McMahon out, but Emily Grieg with a stick to it to the near side. Turnover and a shot fired. Pad save made by Grieg. Polkamp waiting for it. They poke it free from Torma. Tried to center. In the far corner, fresh ice here, and back behind the net is Emily Anderson for St. Olaf. Anderson spun around and goes down in the play on the far side. That allows Stevens Point to gather it back in. Katie Stanius with it now. Boy, puck stuck in the water. A lot of water down here on the east end, on the west end. And now it sticks at center ice. We are under action here, and at times underwater with the puck sticking here. All right, puck loose in the neutral zone. St. Olaf across the red line. They'll flip a backhander in. Giving chase for the Pointers is Tara Regan. Regan ahead to Claire Riestenberg. Riestenberg, freshman out of Plymouth, Minnesota. Able to get it back, and a puck sticks again. I'm not sure if it's this puck or the water or whatever it is. Centering pass in front, cleared out. Riestenberg with it now, up but not hard enough to get it out. She'll get it back. Riestenberg now flips it ahead to get it out. St. Olaf giving chase back in their own end. Ivy Ray, I believe this is. Nope, take it. It's Jocelyn Orr. Orr, down, out high. Pointers do a good job. Now a shot fired, hit a body in front. Long rebound is out there. Couldn't get a shot off. It'll trickle in. Shankman will get down and cover that one up easily. And we'll get a whistle. And a face-off in the St. Olaf end. 18:02 to go here in the third period. It is a 1-0 lead for St. Olaf. Opening weekend. Having a discussion here. The referee, I'm not sure what it is. Linesman Todd Treader. Of course, the former Pointer All-American. And off the draw, St. Olaf will shove it the length of the ice, and this is going to be an icing call. Off the draw, clean win, tried an outlet pass. Come down. Look at those two games last year that Stevens Point opened on the road in Northfield at St. Olaf, losing 1-0 on Friday night and then 4-3 on Saturday. Here is a face-off win again for St. Olaf. They'll send it, this time not far enough for icing. Ole's hold the line, and they'll look to center. Out high, Molly Halverson with it, cycling with it. Shoves a backhander deep to the near corner. Grace Torma with it for Stevens Point. Torma now to Soli Doyle. Doyle ahead. Fusi intercepted. Centering pass through. Stevens Point, Ole's changing here. So Natalie Ahern will get it for Stevens Point ahead. Fusi. She'll fire a long-range shot in. That bounces wide. The goaltender, Shankman. Ole's in transition through the neutral zone. Polkamp tied that one up. Katie Stanyas with a poke check there to free it up. That allows Stevens Point to get it. And on the far side, here's Alyssa Yoakum. Yoakum around the boards. Sent back around. 17 minutes to go here in the third period. A one-goal lead for St. Olaf. They scored a little shy of midway, a little more than midway through the first period. Alyssa Yoakum firing a shot. Glove save made by Shankman. She'll hang on. We'll get a whistle. Ole's a year ago, 10-15. And they went 4-14 in the MIAC. Stevens Point, 8-18-2. I believe they're, sixth straight losing season for the Pointers. So, got to get her turned around here. And you can start that here this afternoon. Alyssa Yoakum poked it free to Courtney Leising. She coughed the puck up, ran into a defender, and here comes a shot through. Save made by Emily Grieg as it's Emma Heath that got the shot off that time. Puck loose at the half wall on the near side in the St. Olaf end. Comes loose again. They'll look to center it in front, and they do, but it goes underneath Iona Welsh. She's taken out in the slot. St. Olaf sets it up now in the far corner. Anderson looks to center. Behind the net, Berg Messerol. Berg Messerol cycling out high, just waiting to come around. Yoakum trying to chop it away from her, but couldn't. Now they dump it far corner. Messerol gets it back, goes behind the net. Bad angle shot off the face mask of Grieg. They try to hammer in the rebound, but Emily will cover that one up and get a whistle. We'll get a face-off 4 minutes into this third period. St. Olaf with a 1-0 lead. Emily Grieg, 5'9", out of Chesterfield, Missouri. Getting the start here today. Annie Beck got the call last night. Josie Bender for Stevens Point blocks a shot. But St. Olaf able to gather it in. Grace Lankus with some speed carries it back in. Far corner. In there for St. Olaf, Rachel Weiland. Tried to center it, and Grieg with the paddle blocks that and then gets down and covers to get another whistle. 15:37 to go here. Shots now 19-15 in favor of the Ole's. And fair, I guess, I don't know, fair statement that not a whole lot of quality scoring chances by either of these teams here today. All right, for Stevens Point, Tara Regan does a nice job to break the zone. She'll go ahead, and Josie Bender gets a piece of it, but they'll wave off the icing. Stevens Point gets a break here as Bender, kind of in the wrong position with their stick, redirected it, and it squirted away from her. Should have been an icing call, but they waved it off. Now a shot to the side of the net, and that goes wide. Bender after it on the near side. Half wall on the near side, piled up. St. Olaf can't clear it out. Alyssa Yoakum for the Pointers, reaching for it there. Now dancing her way out of the zone is Rachel Weiland. Weiland, a transfer out of Gustavus. Engbrecht with it, plays it behind the net. Molly Millar out there, Tara Regan flips it behind the net. Yoakum chases around to the far corner to get to it, and we'll bring it back on the near side. Regan to the near wall, out of the reach of Katie Stanyas. Stanyas brings it back in now. They'll walk right through the middle, and Tara Regan picks it up there. Good team defense there with the Pointers. Prevents a scoring chance. Now they shove it up the far wall, trying to clear the zone. Puck loose. St. Olaf will dig it free. Emma Heath gets the puck deep to Regan in the near corner. Regan near side. Is bodied up in the near corner, but now comes away with it. Goes behind her own net. And this is to Alyssa Yoakum. Long-range pass for Katie Stanyas goes wide. Polkamp shoves it ahead. Polkamp ahead to Avery Engbrecht, who gets it deep, but St. Olaf intercepts. They charge right back the other way. Emma Heath. Heath ridden away by Torma. Behind the net, Soli Doyle shoves it to the far corner. Courtney Leising will get it. Here's Courtney Leising up the middle. Anderle with a good stick there to keep it going, but St. Olaf intercepts, and they'll go transition the other way. Pass ahead in the right wing for Tara Beza goes too far. Soli Doyle cuts her off in the near corner and gets help from Grace Torma. They'll shove it to the near wall to Anderle. Anderle comes out with it. She'll go right wing. Here's Courtney Leising. Cuts behind Bender, Riestenberg. And Leising coming in, ridden away, shot, pad save made, rebound chance, and Shankman with her two best saves of the night. As Maddie Anderle between the circles. And Balin Shankman flashes the pad to make one save, and then a diving glove save on the rebound. 13-13 to go here in the third. St. Olaf with a 1-0 lead, and a face-off for Stevens Point in their offensive end. Bryn Etzel will control it off the draw for St. Olaf. Wraps it around the boards, trying to clear. Point will cut it off out high on the near side and send it back deep. Natalie Ahern giving chase for Stevens Point. Ahern, Millar, and Rachel Fusi out there at the moment for Stevens Point. Now here's St. Olaf, quick in transition. Shot save made by Grieg. As boy, oh boy, a 2-on-1 sprung out of nowhere here by St. Olaf. On a pretty good scoring chance there for Solveig Berg-Messerol. Oh, shot shoveled in front. Grieg with a save, and will hang on. So St. Olaf with a little counter here. 12:34 to go in the third. They're clinging to a 1-goal lead here. So just as I guess broke the jinx of talking about not a lot of quality scoring chances, we've had a couple of them here. On both ends, face off to the right side of Emily Grieg. From the point, shot block there by Stanyas. She'll get to it on the near side, lead the charge back out. Off the near wall it goes, Polkamp hustling. She will get to it behind the net. The first for Stevens Point, tied up by one of the Olies. And another defender in to help out. Back the other way, Stevens Point. Engbrecht with it on the back check, shoves it back. That prevents the breakout. Now here comes St. Olaf. Bella Lemire in. Lemire lost it. Polkamp with it again. Polkamp a lead pass, nobody home. No icing call here. Grace Lankus back to get it for St. Olaf. Under 12 minutes to go in the third. St. Olaf a 1-0 lead. And Courtney Leising intercepts, shoves a backhander in, squirts off a stick, comes right free, and a shot fired, pad save, rebound shot, pushed wide by Maddie Anderle. As I think it was Riestenberg with the initial chance off the pad. Anderle a crack at the rebound and pushed it wide. Now in front of the net they go again, comes back, here's Maddie Anderle. Fires a shot, redirected, hit the post on the outside. Oh boy, Stevens Point another prime chance. Now it is cleared out on the far side, gets around Tara Regan. Stevens Point, their second post of the night. 11:20 to go in the third. St. Olaf leads it behind the net. Stevens Point charges it out near side. This one will get around Josie Bender. Back the other way, Tara Regan shoves it at the blue line on the near side. Riestenberg holds it back in. St. Olaf back to get it in their own end. 11 minutes to go in the third. 1-0 St. Olaf. Stevens Point putting the forecheck pressure on. Lysing walks free, splits a defender. Stick lifted and then backhanded out of the zone here by St. Olaf. It'll come in on Emily Grieg. She'll put it to the paddle to Soli Doyle. Doyle behind the net. Kind of whiffed on it behind the net and didn't get all of it to try to get it ahead to Josie Bender. Now Bender on the far side. She'll lift it ahead. Ole's hold it in again. Send it right back deep again. Grace Torma after it. She'll hold it up behind the net for Stevens Point. Shoves it to the near corner. They'll try to get a breakout along the near boards. St. Olaf intercepting. A pinballing puck comes. Cleared out. Loose at center ice. Ahern reaching for it, but St. Olaf hammers it back into the Stevens Point end. Grieg plays it around. Molly Millar on the far side. It squirts free. And St. Olaf gains control of it with Grace Lankus out high. She fires a shot into the shin pad of Soli Doyle. Now the Ole's working around in the far corner, trying to come out from in front of the net. They do. Shot fired. Grieg with a save, point blank, and covers. Oh boy, another point blank. We'll get a whistle and the media timeout. 9:57 to go in the third. It's 1-0. The lead for St. Olaf here on the Pointer Sports Network.
Northwind Solar is a work-owned cooperative building solar power and battery storage systems for homes and businesses across central Wisconsin. With over 100 years of collective experience in renewable energy, Northwind Solar offers free consultations and estimates with a 10-year labor warranty. For a free estimate, visit northwindre.com. Northwind Solar, Central Wisconsin's premier solar installer. Stop into Monk's Bar and Grill in Plover throughout the week for great daily specials. You can enjoy mini Monk Burger Mondays, Taco Tuesdays, Wing Wednesdays, a Friday fish fry, and more. Monk's Bar and Grill offers a UWSP student discount. Stop in and show your UWSP student ID and enjoy 15% off your food purchase. Monk's Bar and Grill, 1400 Commerce Place in Plover, or visit monksbarandgrill.com.
All right, back here at KB Willard and Stevens Point. Third period media timeout. Under 10 minutes. 9:57 to go in the third. 1-0 the St. Norbert lead. Both goaltenders have made some big saves here in the last couple of minutes. St. Olaf a shot blocked by the Pointers. Trying to clear it out up the far boards. That is Avery Engbrecht. Trying to clear it out. She'll get it. Gloves it down. Now backhands it out to center ice. Played by Grace Lankus. Stevens Point, Yoakum trying to stretch things out here. Off the far wall they go. St. Olaf will shove it in. Polkamp the first to get back there for Stevens Point. Now Katie Stanius with it on the near side. St. Olaf a little slow on a change here. Now they have everybody back out, but they're able to get a piece of it through the neutral zone, and it's picked up by Emily Anderson. Anderson in far side, back through to the middle, knocked off the puck. And Polkamp will get it for Stevens Point. Tried to go behind the net. Now center guest turnover in front of the net. Anderson pulled it wide. Now Stevens Point, Tara Regan, 1-on-3. She'll flip it deep. Shankman, the goaltender, plays it around to the near side. Stevens Point will get there. Regan, after the shift, wheeling around, comes off. Here's Soli Doyle. Fires a shot. Glove save. Rebound is there. Lysing hammers one. And that is deflected up and out of play. Courtney Lysing leaned into one there. And ends up ricocheting back to the glove of the goaltender Shankman, who will give it to the referee. So 8:47 to go here in the third. 1-0. The Stevens Point deficit. Pointers hold it in. Bouncing puck at the blue line. Anderle strong on the puck. Send it in along the blue line. Now Lysing in there as well. Pointers got to hold up because they're offsides here. Lysing runs into a defender, which slows her down getting to the blue line. Now they're back at it. Centering pass. Doyle off a skate. Sends it back in. Lysing reaching for it. Pointers lining up along the red line here. And St. Olaf a 2-on-1 back the other way. long-range shot. Grieg with a save. Backhanded rebound chance is cleared out. Grieg lost her goal stick here, and the Pointers will get it. Clear it up, but not out on the far side. St. Olaf rims it back around the boards. Soli Doyle to it on the near side. Courtney Leising ends up with it. She'll lift it up, but it's gloved down and held in by the Olies. Far side, Sophie McBain. McBain trying to center it. Redirect shot and a goal. Oh, what a setup back in front of the net. Sophie McBain is going to have her third goal of the weekend. That is a big one. 7:47 to go in the third. It's 2-0 St. Olaf. Boy, beautiful setup there. Emily Grieg made a couple of saves, and St. Olaf now with a 2-goal lead here. With 7:47 to go in the third. All right, Ole's far side. Iona Welsh around. Near side shot fires. That goes high over the cage. Engbrecht will get there for Stevens Point. And now they walk around, coming to the back door again. Now through to the middle, nothing there. And for Stevens Point, Avery Engbrecht. Back the other way with Alyssa Yoakum. Yoakum back for Engbrecht, far side. She'll shove the puck back to the point. Tara Regan fires a shot. Double deflection comes in. Stanius tried to wire a shot but couldn't. Here's Polkamp. She'll rifle one wide. And they'll get it around on the far side and down the length of the ice. Not far enough for icing, though. Stevens Point shoving it ahead. Here's Yoakum to the red line. She'll wire it deep right on the goaltender, who plays it back out of her midsection, keeps it going. Here's St. Olaf back the other way. Ole's up far side. Penalty call coming up here against the Pointers, as a tripping call is going to put St. Olaf on the power play. Sophie McMahon, her third of the weekend from Molly Terabeza at 12:13 of the third here, is the second St. Olaf goal of the afternoon. So tripping call to the Pointers, and it's Natalie Ahern that will go off, and St. Olaf on their second power play of the afternoon. 6:42 to go here in the third period. Off the face-off, Torma for Stevens Point. Tried to clear it, but right into the shin pads of one of the Olies. Out to the point it goes. Now they'll walk in, rifling a shot off the glove of Grieg. That by Molly Terabeza. Rebound bounced around the boards, held into the point far side by Beaver. McKenna Beaver to Terabeza, back to Beaver. Far face-off circle, Beaver out high, no shooting angle. They'll just keep working it back and forth. Terabeza on the near side, tried to center it. That's blocked by Stevens Point's Grace Torma. Back in, now behind the net, muscled up there is Halverson, taken down. Puck loose, Leising reaching for it. She'll squirt it up the far boards, but collected there by McKenna Beaver of the Olies. Beaver coming, long-range shot, blocker save made by Grieg. Pointers to the rebound, they'll hammer it out. Minute 10 to go in the power play, 5:50 to go here in the third. St. Olaf a 2-0 lead. Near side, hit around, and it is Molly Polkamp down for the Pointers. Trying to scoop it up. Here comes St. Olaf. Solveig Berg-Messerly coming in. Shot rattled around. Grieg with a save. Couldn't control the rebound, but Pointers clear it up, but not out on the near side. Held into the point by Grace Lankus. She'll feed it. Half wall on the near side to Etzel. Etzel throws it deep behind the net. Pointers will get it off the far wall and out. And again, it's Lankus back to get it. This time now it's center ice. Lankus in. Pointers will pick her up on the near side. Polkamp runs some traffic, and that allows Amanda Pouchnick to get it and fire it the length of the ice. 5 minutes to go here in the third period. 20 seconds remaining on the St. Olaf power play. Ole's reaching on the far side, Bryn Etzel. Pointers poke that free for a minute as running some traffic. Maddie Anderle for the Pointers. Now gets it to Courtney Leising. Short-handed, Anderle fires a shot over the top of the cage. Pointers full strength. 4:38 to go here. A last charge for the Pointers here, trailing 2-0. Now turnover, Leising with it. Fires a shot, hit a skate in front. Goes wide to the near corner. Ole's try to clear it, but Lysing gets a piece of it again. Lysing with her stick down, and back the other way comes Huslid. She'll fire a shot. It rolls up on the backside of the cage, and it's kicked loose here. What do we have? I think Emily Grieg is able to get down and cover it up. She does. Get a whistle. 4:16 to go in the third. St. Olaf with 2-0 lead. All right, so face off to the left side of Grieg. Soli Doyle for the Pointers. Tied up in the near corner, poked it loose. Katie Stanius back the other way, 2-on-2 with Avery Engbrecht. Engbrecht lost the handle on it, and St. Olaf carries it in again. Emma Heath out high. Nora McConnell firing a shot and hit a body in front, and it's a goal. Emily Grieg never saw it. I think it was redirected in front of the net. A long-range shot comes through, and St. Olaf extends the lead here to 3-0. Might be Nora McConnell that's first through the line here. We shall see. But St. Olaf now with a 3-0 lead. All right, I'll get a new puck here. Three nothing St. Olaf, 3:51 to go in this one. Struggles for the Pointer offense continues here. Wow, Maddie Anderle, beautiful job, hustling, coming, shot fired, save made, rebound, shot by Lysing, another save made by Shankman. Oh, the Pointers got to the net that time and had a couple of golden chances. All right, extra attacker on now for the Pointers. Here's St. Olaf trying to shove it back to the middle. Back the other way, Lysing missed the handle on it. 3:28 to go, empty net, and a 6 attacker on here for the Pointers. In front of the net again, they'll feed it out far side, Katie Stanius. Stanius a pile up there, and she took a stick up high. Oh boy, now back to her feet against center ice. Here's Molly Millar with it. Millar reaching, now here's St. Olaf with it. They will come in, trying to get a shot off, forced wide, still with it, empty net. They throw it in front, kept out of the net there by Soli Doyle. Now they go ahead, back the other way. Here's Rachel Fusi with some speed, or excuse me, Engbrecht with it, with some speed. Still an empty net here for the Pointers with 2:50 to go, trailing by 3. Doyle far side. Here's Ahern running traffic. Sends it back. Iona Welsh. Welsh up ahead. Near side is Tara Regan that'll end up with it. Regan carves it to the far side. Soli Doyle off the boards and out. Pointers at the red line. Engbrecht gets it. Engbrecht cuts behind Anderle and goes in. A little misdirection and a whistle and an offsides with 2:27 to go here in the third. 3-0 St. Olaf, one in the first, 2 here in the third. Has gotten the lead. And what do we have? I think we got a timeout taken here by Stevens Point with 2:27 to go in this one. We'll take one as well here on the Pointers Sports Network.
Show off your Pointer pride with the Affinity Debit Card exclusively from U.S. Bank. The Affinity Debit Card isn't just for students. Parents, alumni, faculty, and other fans can show their spirit too. Visit usbank.com/UWSP to get your Pointer Affinity Debit Card today. Or visit the campus branch location at the Dreyfous University Center Monday through Friday from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. U.S. Bank, the official banking partner of UW Stevens Point. Len Dudas Motors is your trusted Buick, Chevrolet, and GMC dealership in Stevens Point. Check out their large selection of new and used vehicles, or come in for a test drive. Ask questions about your financing, browse their inventory, or schedule the service you need to keep your vehicle running for years to come. From the time you enter the showroom, you can expect to be treated like family each and every visit. Len Dudas Motors, 3305 Main Street, Stevens Point.
All right, off the draw, Stevens Point dumps it in, and we'll give chase here. St. Olaf around to the far corner, holds it to the far wall. It is for Stevens Point. Maddie Anderle along. Long-range shot. Penalty call coming up here. Shot Shankman with a save. Puck is still loose, but we have a delayed penalty call here. I believe a high sticking call against the Olies. So 2:03 to go in this one, and I think Stevens Point's going to get a two-man advantage here with the empty attacker, or extra attacker on here, as Nora McConnell will go off on a high sticking call. Stevens Point on their third power play of the afternoon, trying to get on the board here. 2:03 to go. They'll have a 6-on-4 advantage. And now it is St. Olaf that will take their timeout. 2:03 to go here on the Pointers Sports Network.
UWSP Athletics would like to thank Century World, a valued sponsor of Pointers Athletics. Nestled in the heart of central Wisconsin, Century World is a great place to hold your next event. With breathtaking facilities coupled with a wide variety of packages and amenities to deliver an exceptional experience, and with an award-winning 18-hole golf course with rolling greens to the famous Flower Hole, Century World consistently ranks as one of the best destination golf courses in the nation. For more information, visit centuryworld.com.
Nothing beats the excitement of UW Stevens Point Athletics. Advanced tickets for men's hockey and basketball are available online at tickets.uwsp.edu or by calling the University Information and Ticket Office at 715-346-4100. Game day tickets for all Pointers events go on sale at the door 1 hour prior to game time, with group pricing available with 48-hour advance purchase required. Get your seat in the dog pound today at tickets.uwsp.edu.
All right, Stevens Point with a 6-on-4 advantage here. 2:03 to go, trailing 3-0. High sticking the penalty to Nora McConnell. Stevens Point, Alyssa Yoakum firing a shot, redirected. Shankman a save. Rebound bounding around out there. Yoakum holds it in again. Alyssa Yoakum to Courtney Leising on the near side. Leising coming in, trying to get free for a shot. Leising around. She'll wire a shot. Save made. She blocked by the defense, I think. Torma back out high to Leising again. She'll come in, fell down in the play, now gets it back. Leaves it back at the point for Torma. Grace Torma wires a shot. That goes wide. Leising to the rebound on the near side. Minute 25 to go. Now Leising a shot. Shankman with another save. And boy, Courtney Leising's been out there forever here. Minute 25 to go. Stevens Point will change a couple here. Actually, I think they'll send 6 fresh out here. Minute 25 to go. Stevens Point trying to get on the board here with a 6-on-4 advantage. Molly Millar to take the face-off. To the right side of Balin Shankman. Doyle, near side, Katie Stanius. Back to Doyle, point on the far side. Stanius goes through to the middle, broken up by St. Olaf. They will get there, and back to the middle they come. This is Iona Wells shafter it on the near side. Stanius runs her into the near boards, into the feet of Millar, never saw it. This is Avery Engbrecht up ahead. Engbrecht to Polkamp. Polkamp in on the far side, final minute of play. 50 seconds remaining on the Pointer power play, which is a 6-on-4 advantage. Millar trying to dig it out for Stevens Point. Millar comes away with it, shoves it to the near corner. Stevens Point will set it up. Stanius out high to Doyle. Doyle far side, a long-range shot fired, hit a body on the way through as Polkamp teed that one up from the far side. Now Millar shoves it out high to Stanius. 30 seconds to go. And Stanius aside, almost intercepted and tipped in. And she would have been off to the races. It was Berg Messerly. Now a shot fired by Stanius. Backhanded chance in the blue paint. Rebound. And a backhanded goes wide here. 15 seconds to go. Molly Millar out high. Now to Katie Stanius. She'll fire a shot through into the midsection of one of the Olies. St. Olaf just plays it up off the near glass and out. Down the length of the ice. No icing. And the final seconds are going to tick off here. And Soli Doyle with a day in a row. St. Olaf shuts out the Pointers this afternoon by a score of 3-0. Well, Pointers with a little jump toward the end, had a couple of chances. And it was the goaltender Balin Shankman who held strong, and St. Olaf gets the win here this afternoon. We'll take a break. We'll come back and recap this one for you. St. Olaf beats Stevens Point 3-0 on the Pointer Sports Network.
Contemporary fitness is all about community, and People accomplish more when they work out together. Fraternal CrossFit offers group fitness, personal training, and 24/7 access. Schedule a no-sweat session today, which offers a zero-commitment consultation to help match your goals to the right programming. Fraternal CrossFit, 19 Park Ridge Drive in Stevens Point. Find out more at fraternalstevenspoint.com. Support for Pointers Hockey is brought to you by Edward Jones, a financial services firm helping individuals and business owners. Edward Jones, member SIPC. Also by Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins, 617 Division Street in Stevens Point, and Marshall Clinic Health System, official sports medicine provider of UW Stevens Point Athletics. Corporate sponsorship's a great way to activate your brand among Pointer fans. For more information, contact Clark Eckhoff at 715-302-1504. Goal Line Golf and Hockey in Schofield is Wisconsin's premier source for all your golf, hockey, and skating needs. They treat every customer like the home team. Whether you're a beginner or a pro, see the experts at Goal Line and get fit for your next step on the ice or out on the links. Located at 1430 Grand Avenue in Schofield, Goal Line's been the place to score since 1984. Everyone at Goal Line says, Go Pointers!
All right, back here at KB Willett Arena, Tom Weaver on the Pointers Sports Network, as it is St. Olaf defeating Stevens Point here this afternoon by a 3-0 score. Got on the board at 12:32 in the first. Bella Lemire from Rachel Weiland was 1-0 St. Olaf. A scoreless second period, and then in the third, Sophie McBain, her third of the weekend, from Molly Terabeza at 12:13. Made it 2-0 St. Olaf, and then Nora McConnell closed it out with her first. And let's see here. First career goal as well. That was unassisted at 16:08 of the third period. St. Olaf outshoots the Pointers in the third period 13-9, so 29-23 for the game. On the power play, St. Olaf 0 for 2, credited with 6 shots on goal. Stevens Point 0 for 3 and 6 shots on goal as well. Balin Shankman makes 6 third-period saves for a game total of 20. It is Emily Grieg, 11 third-period saves with a game total of 26. As Shankman will get the win here today in her debut. And let's see, St. Olaf wins 60.8% of the faceoffs as well here this afternoon. So that's going to do it. Our next broadcast coming up Friday night. Pointer men will host Bethel. We'll be on the air with pregame programming at 6:40, opening faceoff at 7 o'clock here from Willett Arena. Once again, your final this afternoon. St. Olaf defeats Stevens Point by a score of 3-0. I'm Tom Weaver. Thanks for listening to Pointers Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network.
You've been listening to UW Stevens Point Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network. Pointers Hockey on the Pointers Sports Network is brought to you by Century World, Skyward, U.S. Bank, Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin Robbins. Also by BSN Sports, Festival Foods, Taco Bell,